Yo, Shane, my man, if you're in the chat, let me know how the audio is. Friendo, appreciate ya. I'm back, baby. What's up, Patrick? My man. Welcome, welcome. We're gonna be back to Echo NELTHARION tonight. We'll see how far we get through. We'll see how we do. And all the good stuff, yeah? Okay. Discord is up. Let me know if that's loud enough or if it needs to be louder. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Okay, I think I'm all good on my end in terms of setup. Yo, what's up? How you boys all doing? Tonight, Echo NELTHARION. Hopefully it'll be all good to go. I am gonna get some add-ons rolling. Dude, I've been running with a lot less add-ons like during downtime when I'm like not doing anything really. Like, I feel like there's random blips and blaps here and there with add-ons, and whenever I just minimize them super hard, my game is so smooth. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. But I'm like not having to update them as much. I'm just gaming the entire time. It's just so nice. It's so good. It just like takes extra few seconds, but it's like, I don't know what it is, man. I see so many setups of people, and they're just like running weak auras all throughout the screen, and I just can't do that, man. I don't know what it is. You know, it's just so weird to me, or not weird, but it's just like it's so uncommon for me and so unusual for me, because it's just like, I don't know. I guess I understand they're hopeful, but like, I don't know. It feels like it just feels like I already have like all the tools I need to like learn a class, for example. And I just need to use my eyeballs, right? Top right are my buffs. I can always move them if I ever need to move anywhere. A lot of them also show up quite a bit on the, what is it, the personal resource bar, which is actually kind of useful. I use that for my roll the bones, just so I don't have to like really look around all over the place. I just look down for a second, see what buffs I got. And I can just kind of keep going with it. Now I'm on levels, I'm done with the normal levels. Nice. So what do you do when Diablo to level 100? Like, you just got to basically, what, do campaign on the easy difficulty, and then you gotta do like other events on high difficulties and just grind to level 100. Yeah, is that what you gotta do? Is that how we do it? Using my eyeballs? I don't know. It's just like, it just feels like the tools to learn how to play a class are already there. Like, if you ever do dungeons or if you ever do any boss fights, every single major boss mechanic has a voice line, and there's usually some other kind of identifier that a mechanic is about to happen. And I played all of Antorus without using like DBM, big wigs, weak auras, anything, just because I learned what the fights are like. And once you do them enough, you got like a pretty good feel of like when bosses are going to do mechanics. So it just felt like it was actually learning the fight, not watching like a bar move tell me, oh, the mechanic is about to happen. But, you know, another bar for another mechanic, another bar for another mechanic. You know, it's just a different experience. And it's just like the only reason I'm even using DBM, big wigs, any of those things is because so many other people do them, and in order to make sure that the add-ons are all synced together, I just have to be running that in the back. Do you actually have the hat? Guy actually spent the time to farm up the Niffin rep to get the hat. No way. That is insane. Why? I think it's so expensive. That's crazy. Those nose got messed up. Dude, nose did get messed up, man, yesterday. Or earlier today. God, it feels like yesterday. But yeah, it's kind of crazy, honestly. I've been in hard mode since 28. I'm killing the same speed, but for 25% more XP. Okay. I feel you. So what's the end mode for Diablo right now? It's just what, hit max level, do the content, and just like do dungeons and get gear. Like, there's no really end game until like seasonal stuff, right? And that's me saying it's just somebody who doesn't play a lot of Diablo, so just have no idea. So, excuse me for being stupid. I'm just gonna be like a noob at Diablo, but I do want to play it like this weekend, I think. I'm gonna get a couple of videos done this over the next few days and get a big project working. But during that downtime, while I'm working little by little on it, I'm planning on playing some Diablo.
Can someone trade me Avantis, please?
Un momento, por favor.
Can I do one? Hold on. There we go.
Thank you.
Is Diablo any good at all? I mean, I would ask Jake. I would ask anybody that's playing it. I played the beta. It was really, really fun. I actually kind of enjoyed the story. I've heard of the story apparently gets like a little bit takes more of a backseat before you get into it. But a lot of people surprisingly liked it. It wasn't like the craziest storytelling of any video game ever, but it was pretty good, or good enough to like get people to want to play the next chapter and the next chapter and the next chapter.
Move it over the top left corner.
Yeah, there's a
But besides that, the combat is also really good too. It's really, I have a hard time like getting into ARPGs. I've never really been into PoE. I've had a hard time getting into Diablo 3 by myself. I had to get my buddy MYTHIC to like help get me into it, run a season with me, do a couple of verses with me. But like doing it myself was so difficult to do. I just kind of like gave up. But like Diablo 4 might actually be like my foray into the ARPG genre. You know. I like the story. It was enough to make me want to play, and then the combat was really fun. Make me want to like grind levels on my character and try different builds and stuff. And it was just really fun. The combat, man, I've ignored the story because the combat is so good. I kind of like initially I was just having like a hard time like really getting my character up and running, but as soon as I got a couple of abilities and whatnot, I was getting like some nice synergy, and I got a decent legendary that kind of buffed my auto attack ability as a Sork on the beta. And I was having a bit of fun with it, but I think at the end of the day, I'd probably want to play like Necromancer. That or a Rogue, I'm not sure which one. Considering it's a floor, dungeon, etc., especially when I played.
Look like that.
Oh,
I never really played that when I couldn't give some to me.
Perfect.
Yeah, like if you've ever played PoE and you like PoE, like you're probably gonna like Diablo. It's very similar in that regard. Or if you've never played anything like that, I mean, if you played Torghast back in Shadowlands, and you like the idea behind not Torghast itself, but like the idea of getting powers and character growing stronger and doing some crazy numbers to all the things around you, just being an absolute god, that's the game for you, right? If you just want to scale your character out of control, come up with a couple of builds that just like a couple of legendaries, a couple of items that play off of each other, and now you have talents that kind of work off of one another, and you can just have like throw a couple of abilities and it just turns to a bunch of explosions and everything just combos off of each other.
So
it's really cool.
For instance, and
that sounds like it's for me then. I would definitely give it a go. It's got a lot of good reviews.
If you need an external,
a lot of good reviews. So I definitely would give it a try. I don't know. You can't really do like a beta, and I'm pretty sure like. What is Blizzard's policy on like returns? Because I know Steam, right? If you get a game on Steam, you get about 2 hours to play it, and then you could return it, no questions asked, within those 2 hours. So at least with Steam, you could like try a game, and if you don't like it by the 2 hours of gameplay, you could either be like, you know what, I like it, don't like it, you can almost return it and get your money back. I don't know what Blizzard's policy is on like returns or anything, but if it's very similar, then maybe like give it a go. What's up, Felipe? Good luck. Thanks so much, my guy. Appreciate ya. Hopefully, we'll get some prog on Neltharion.
If they get a bomb, like,
the idea is to like split the bombs to the sides, come back together, get through that mechanic of the bombs first, and then do the adds on the bombs accurately. And then hopefully see add 3, and then hopefully kill add 3, and then hopefully see P3, and then hopefully try to see if we can get some prog into P3. The fighting stuff isn't even that long of a fight. I think once we start to get into P3, and the P1, P2 are secured, I think that maybe it'll still start to feel like a longer fight, but we'll basically fall apart by like P2 by second ad or so. Yeah, it can be. You can beat Dark Souls 3 in return if it's good enough. You can beat Dark Souls 3. I mean, you can at least get to the first boss of Dark Souls 3, and if you like it, you can return it. Somebody did like same thing for like Fallout 4. They were like, can you beat Fallout 4 in like 2 hours and then return it? And yes, you can. Like even if you do like glitchless or limited glitches or whatever. But there are, well, no, there's some glitches involved, I guess. Like how you doing like story skips or whatever. There's not too crazy amount of ways to break the game, but there are some weird breaks you can do for sure. But yeah, I watched someone beat the whole Fallout 4 with an auto lock ability. I don't know what that is, auto lock.
Unlocked it.
Yep.
Like it's intended as a mechanic now. Okay. Yeah. I am excited about Starfield. I'm not gonna lie. I do hope that.
Yeah, it is. It might actually be.
Yeah, BM is in. Blood DK buff is in. What we got?
Feral. The huge feral buff.
Oh yeah, true. Mad.
Blue airs, or you getting the same one?
Yeah, there's
Error filter.
But yeah, I'm excited actually about Starfield. When is the Xbox showcase? Anybody know? Anybody else follow games besides WoW? Because I'm mostly a WoW guy, but I do follow a couple of channels that cover like other games out there. Like, I watched the PlayStation showcase with like the Spider-Man game, for example. It was okay. Spider-Man game was kind of cool. How much is Diablo? I think it is the new price the games are going to be, Patrick. $70 minimum, and you can get other editions if you wanted to. But it's like it's fallen into what other games have done, where minimum for a game used to be $60. Now all of them have raised it to 70. But also that comes with higher expectations, and a lot of the games are like you're paying $70, and it's like it doesn't really feel much more worth than before. Like $120 or something. So $120 if you want like some heavy, crazy edition. But if you just want the base edition, 70 right now. 70. I would double check though what is Blizzard's policy on returns, because like at the very least, like if you're going into the game, and what if you don't like it? You just want to be able to make sure you can return, right? So maybe like Google up, you know, Kermit. Exactly. Only pay attention to WoW, Rocket League, and Apex Legends. Okay, have you seen the Kermit minigame? Yeah. Kermit Man. Oh yeah, Kermit Man. Yeah, this is the mod. We're talking about Spider-Man mod where he plays Kermit. It's pretty good though.
I'm way back.
Wow, what the hell, Euro?
That's pretty good.
Fucking annoying, dudes.
What's wrong with that?
Wait, what?
It was fucking green already too. I just lost the stats and the buff.
Unfortunately.
Delusional.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, the trinket. We're gonna start a bit of a slow start, but we're just trying to make sure that the trinket is getting set up properly.
Actual buffs.
It's on my characters.
The
buff.
trinket.
Buff, not anymore.
What's it? The trinket from the experiments boss. Ominous chromatic essence. Basically, the way that works is if other people have the same trinket, you can share your haste buff or whatever stat buff you get from other, from various, I was gonna say covenants, aspects. So you have the black Dragonflight buff, which is like all, but it's like 134 of all secondary stats. The yellow buff, which is the bronze, is haste. Ruby is 60, is versatility. Azure, which is blue Dragonflight, is mastery. I forget which one. Is that all? And then green is crit. And if you have a bunch of people that have the different buff, you can share like a portion of your secondary stats with others. Not a portion, but like you basically just give them like, let's say you got a haze buff. Everybody else with that trinket also has a smaller haze buff, where you get like 555, they get 66. So we're just trying to see if we can maximize that trinket if we can. So we got Larson with a haze buff. Somebody else has a versus. Somebody got mastery. Somebody's gonna have obsidian. I think Will maybe normally has obsidian, but I guess he's switching his trinkets up a little bit. Marco Jar Gruel. Is that good for prot? Actually might be really good. Yeah, actually might be pretty good. Somebody else had another one of these. I think it is Eller, right? Eller got the Versa. Yeah.
Well, you haven't logged on.
That's the best expansion, JK, bro. Oh my god. I hope we don't see Shadowlands Classic in a long while, dude. Imagine, because at some point it will add classic expansions. That's okay. We hope it is different. Let's stupid sofa trinket from the bomb. Yeah, this is the one. This is the one. Okay. Yeah, it took a second to explain it. I guess it should have just been like, it's like that sofa trinket. If you played that back in the day. Shadowlands Classic, dude. You know what? If they did Shadowlands Classic, and if they added more patches than just 2, right? 9.1, 9.2. Right? If they had like a, because I feel like there should have been I feel like there should have been a Moldraxxus raid, like a small few boss raid, or like a 6 box raid. There should have been like a mini boss raid between like the Dross and the Fae or something, right? There should have been like a big Coliseum event in Moldraxxus or whatever, you know? There should have been so much more. But it's just like, it started off good too. Like, don't get me wrong. Shadowlands had a decent start. Okay, we got these Covenant things. Okay, they're trying to tune them. Some are better than others. Okay. But what if they started with like, you could switch them anytime you want to? As much as you want to. Whenever you want to. Just walk up, switch, good. Or just let you choose it as a talent. And you can still commit to a Covenant for like the cosmetics or whatever. Right? Literally what people have suggested from the beginning of expansion. Would have been fine. Prog would have been okay. Okay, what's my best talent? Alright, pick this, go. That's it. It basically make it like another talent. Yeah. All right. Forget the whole like committed to a covenant. And the only thing committed to a covenant would be like cosmetics or whatever, or like the covenant buff, whatever you want to do, right? If they did that, right, and after like Denathrius raid, because the annual raid was pretty cool. A lot of people liked it except for SLG. It just, they didn't really have much going on afterwards. And then they did Sylvanas, and then it was Sopho. Like Sopho, the patch itself was actually kind of okay. Like the fact that they got tier sets and they listened to a lot of feedback and they made a lot of class changes and they made a lot of legendary changes based on like player feedback. And there was a catalyst there too. Like it was pretty good for a little bit. It was kind of fun. But like that's just me looking at the bright side of things, you know what I mean? It's one of those things like it was kind of fun, but like not a great expansion at the same time. Like it had good moments, kind of like BFA. I'd give BFA some credit too. Like 8.2 was a really cool patch. I thought it was that's when BFA really started to turn around, when you had Najatar and Mechagon and that Ajara raid. Minus a couple of mechanics I didn't like.
Right?
It was pretty fun.
They're perfect.
And then it was like the next patch with Nazoth. Like I didn't like corruptions, but like there's still a bit of fun there. Some people love corruptions, like not the acquisition, but the idea that you had corruptions in your gear and how characters scaled out of control.
So you need to put
it just felt like godly.
Diamond
But
should be on.
Moon should be.
you know,
Moon should be.
trying to defend an X-Mech that was not that good. I think that's a
Blue
different
is
story.
blue.
One is trying to defend it to say it was actually good.
I have
Like how I've heard some people say that Warlords of General was actually an excellent expansion because it had so much potential, because there was so much cut content, but that cut content
Based
would have been
on the raid
amazing.
plan, right?
Therefore, WoD
was
is
there.
great. That would be
So if he was
defending.
there,
But
then
saying
I'm
like
coming
expansion
down.
wasn't great, but it
This
had
is where
good
action
moments.
be.
I think it's another story, you know. Like, Shadowlands overall was worse than BFA, like, flat out. Probably worse than WoD, but it did have like at least like 8.2 was a really good patch because at least it allowed them to like find a way to like listen to feedback, make changes, and really just show that they're trying to make changes to the game, which they continued into Dragonflight, right? It was a little bit of like a spark of hope that there's no way they can save Shadowlands. It's dead on arrival because it's literally in the afterlife. But like if they could take this
further, if you look at
iterations and listen to the community part and do that in the next expansion, oh, it would be so good. And I think they're doing a pretty good job of listening to feedback in Dragonflight for the most part. Walking in with 90% haste, I'm doing 180k with I-beam, BFA gear, reaping flames. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Yeah, I think people had fun with them though. Like, I feel like if corruptions were easily accessible, you could just buy them
Go right here.
with like a currency that you can farm like weekly or daily, whatever, right?
And
If you
then
could just
square,
buy
I just need to move
the corruptions you wanted, like one a week or something, and you can get a guaranteed amount of them. I feel like it would have been much better than getting like RNG with them. Because once the vendor was added, it was all about like, why is the vendor like on a rotation? That's what a lot of people didn't like, is the vendor being on rotation.
All the markers are in Raider stuff if you want to adjust them.
Oh man, Xanda?
I have
Oh,
the picture. It's just the
Xanda.
orientation, doing yourself with the room.
I'm ready. I was doing a reload.
what are two of the best raids ever? Changed my mind.
What's that?
I'm ready whenever I was doing a reload if it didn't count.
I didn't really raid that much back in WoD though.
I gotta fix the fucking ERT.
So I guess I just can't really say much about it. I just did not have any interest at all.
In that corner.
Or the times I did try to raid, I didn't really have a great guild to raid with. But I didn't really like PvE content up until like end of Legion, I'd say. Like in Legion I raided and I did a bit of dungeons, but I didn't really get into M+s until like
That's the break.
before on Taurus. I really had a buddy of mine get me
Well, it's
into
kinda
like
low
Mythic
full,
Pluses.
but yeah, that's the break
But the first
spot.
time I really tried PvE content was like Mage
We
Tower,
just
because prior to that I was just
make
kind of
sure when
PvP
you're
mostly,
getting knocked,
getting a bit of dungeon
you're-
gear here and there, getting a
you're
bit of
gonna
like
be
normal heroic
the
great
person
gear here and there,
closest to
but nothing amazing. And the Mage Tower was the thing that
tank is
made me
gonna be
want to
breaking
like,
from left
oh,
to where you are.
normally you can just do anything
sure you don't
PvE
go
and it's like, oh, it's pretty easy, and here's the Mage Tower, they're just kicking my ass. I was like, okay, well, that didn't feel good about it. I felt kind of upset about it.
When you get there.
I'll come back later, maybe after I get a bit of gear. Mage Tower rolls around to try to get it. I still can't get it down. I'm like, okay, well, I gotta,
God damn it!
I gotta
Clay,
figure it
I've
out.
looked at that now
I gotta
because
try
of
it.
you.
And it was like, right under 100 attempts is when I got it.
brings-
When it's all fresh
Yes,
content
it
before you got the
does.
double leg and all that. I was so happy with myself, dude. I was like, oh, I put in the time, I put in the effort, I learned to fight, I got the gear. Oh, that feels so good. And then I got a buddy who got me into M+s. I was like, wait, this is like just a Mage Tower, but just with friends. Like, this is actually really fun. Have I been missing out on this entire time? And that was my foray into like PvE and WoW. Like, really, really loving it.
Let's make some good prog.
The Fire Mage was lit. Yeah, Fire Mage is really, really
Play
good
checker
too.
DM.
And a WoD with Archimon. I do remember like people were having a lot of fun back in like the
Sure.
what is it? The Archimon as Archimage. Or not Archimage. I think it was Archimage. It wasn't Archimon, it was something else. I forgot what. It was first boss, I think.
Darkness is
First
out.
boss people were doing some really cheesy stuff.
Blue. Set of hearts.
I think it was. It's just like they killed the boss in like 40 seconds, 30 seconds or something. Like actually something insane. You tell me, I tell you. Because I don't really remember it super well. You probably would know better than I do.
Be on the edge in the healing, and then we'll move. Darkness is out.
I'm gonna have to remind myself of all the heart positions. This place has been a good second. Done this properly. Oh, come on. Who went far? Who didn't go far enough? I got a heart. I guess we'll be
Stacks
okay,
out right
maybe?
3. Big personal.
Be in healing.
Get him to
So
move
this
guy.
diamond one, do not go on the diamond marker. Go a little bit to left
Right.
of it. Job.
Let's come back to me a little bit.
This one's gonna hurt. Make sure you're in healing. Light personals. Staying here. Do not break any walls.
I do not have turtle for this, so I will need something if I get picked.
Pass and Arden. On both
I
lines,
need an
please.
external, Art needs external.
But box up.
Did I move the boss? I guess we didn't.
Get it alright.
You want me down?
No. No. That's
Be in the AMZ. Good.
This guy parries a lot, by the way.
Corner.
Of all the bosses that I met. There's a lot.
This is to the side. Be pushing soon.
We're gonna kill. We're gonna get it. Push it.
Watch your feet.
Barely, but push it.
Get your dots on them.
Replace the gateway.
No more AoE.
Like this area.
It's claiming.
First set of bombs coming out.
Got a really good hit with a hammer. Ow. That was definitely not a right spot.
Any walls. Bomb set 2 coming out.
Ha ha ha. That was really bad. That was my fault.
Small space. Okay. Corruption's coming out.
I should have moved.
It's a wall breaking.
Hello, what's up, Weisenart? How you doing, my guy?
Except for melee.
Hope you're having a good
Stay
one.
back. Number 5.
I'm not where you want to be as a melee, I don't think. Or somebody was still near him.
The gateway needs to be down before the walls come up, Bill.
Probably.
Yeah, I'll just place it down before fucking pull. That's my bad. I realized like halfway through.
Yeah, it was not a great pull for me.
That it wasn't
At
no.
all. I think it was either buffs or something. I think it was buffs maybe. Is this the right
That
side?
spread
I think
there
it
is really hard, so if you have a defensive, use it.
Fairly good precursor for much COM's Arcane Mage. It is a weird version of AP. Next patch Arcane Mage is just Harmony build for good. Oh, really? I'm kind of sad about it because I like that Harmony build, man. I like custom missiles.
Way.
Honestly. I like missiles. I think like missiles playstyle in Shadowlands was actually really fun. And I kind of liked having that as a filler ability, honestly. I think that actually gave Arcane Mage some more like dynamic gameplay. Because prior to that, you just casted Arcane Blast and fell asleep. That's literally all you did is Arcane Blast, fall asleep. Or at least try not to fall asleep. But I guess it's just, they're probably bringing it back to like a direction of like trying to use Radiant Spark, but trying to really make it all about casting Arcane. Maybe they'll bring missiles back at some point, like the tier said, but right now it's probably just going to be like Arcane Blast for a little bit. A drop mana gem for the capstone, Arcane, all for 100k sustained. Oh, 400k. Wait, what? Hold on. Why would you then not combine this with missiles?
Sorry,
Wait, is that off of missiles? Does not proc off of missiles? Oh, it's a barrage. That's what it is. Never mind. It is off of barrage.
Your thick is crumbling.
That was really good.
Dude.
I know the move from so far away.
Now.
Darkness. Set of bombs. Three's fine, 4 is when it's bad. Go through.
Take it very quickly.
Green.
I don't like the safe spot. I feel like we're a little slow on that.
Go again.
Is it me or are we just slow?
Happened there, boys.
But then you use to bug the clear cast to make it happen all the time, so it was busted. What? Okay, hold on. I did not know how to bug clear casting. But even the evocation time warp was always assumed. Oh my god, yeah. I do like that something done with it, like the whole evocation build up into a big double time warp or whatever. I do like some of the stuff Arcane Mage could do now. Like that's just like a tinge of like Legion gameplay that they're able to bring back, which I never really messed around with back in the day because I never got the Lego. A temporal thing to mana regen. I forgot what's it called. A temporal thing for mana regen. I don't remember what that is. Actually, I don't remember it. But it's cool that I do like the. I do wonder if they'll give Arcane Mages a little bit more love before 10.1.5 because they keep adjusting Fire Mage. They keep trying to make it better and like tune it a little bit. Frost Mage is looking real good though. They still haven't done that thing that you said, Jake, where Frost Mage, like the damage that your elemental builds up, they did make it so when you use Freeze, everything that's hits by Freeze gets max stacks, so you can like AoE things down, but then it's mostly there just like you want to really be able to chart one single target. But I do wonder if they'll maybe adjust it so that the elemental buffs you rather than puts a debuff on the enemy, because that would be really good. I do like that mastery change with the AoE abilities. I think that's really neat. Arc Blast, precast, another Arc Blast into an Arc Explosion, get 2, clear cast, procs immediately. Okay, I see. Oh, that glitched it?
Go through purple,
weird,
Bill,
that's an interaction.
Get any more breaks as a DPS.
Okay, thank you.
Darkness. And then bombs. Look at your list. Spread.
Oh, fuck, that was on me. I'm so sorry. I need to make that. Okay.
I can hold on my cooldowns at this point. And as I can really get a little bit of value for that, what's its... Unless I can get a little bit of value for my, what is it, Dread Blades? Other times I can't.
Some darkness and bombs. Hero 1, Zox 2, Larson 3, Zox 4, Pete 5.
Everybody's dead.
That was 1, man.
You weren't.
Hunters are always one.
You could never be one if I had it.
So, die.
We die. If he dies, he dies. I think you gotta keep buying propulsion after you, and use it after 5 stacks only to min-max damage. Not keep buying, I mean like take it off of watercast.
Yep.
Do you mean like the what's propulsion? Is that the what is propulsion actually? Actually, I have no. Yeah, what is propulsion? The Jetstream ability for melee. What is propulsion actually? I'm not a mage main, so I just didn't really know. I don't remember propulsion as a mage ability, but then maybe it's a frost ability. It's a fire burst. What elemental does? You mean like Jetstream? Jetstream. Okay, because I remember it as a Jetstream.
The list by default.
Just remember the name of Session? Okay. That's the confusion. Yeah, maybe at some point they did call it propulsion. I only remember Jetstream from Frostmage. And I only remember like it has some use. I remember Jetstream would like while they're channeling, it treats the enemy as frozen, so like you could lance while they're kind of like treated as frozen. I thought that was pretty cool. But I guess now they're changing it to like it's gonna be Giga Dam and it's gonna build up the debuff very quickly. That's still, I think it's gonna. They're adding like some pet control mechanics, which I guess is gonna have a little bit more skill expression. But in terms of like convenience, it definitely goes against it. So I do wonder if they'll adjust it, like to make it so it's a buff that you get as a mage rather than it's a debuff you put on the enemy. Because yeah, like target swapping is going to be really annoying unless you could use that freeze. I guess it would like a freeze, like if you go into a fresh pack, you hit him with a freeze, and you just burst him down very quickly. Like maybe it'll be kind of okay. They didn't make a 2-minute cooldown, so you could use it a lot more often. Was the Glacier Spike always best? For like a little bit, and then it wasn't. For PvP, it kind of was, and then it wasn't. Glacier Spike, I think so far has been out of meta, but they may make it a lot better this time around. Because Glacier Spike will be able to cleave a second target if you're running that one talent where Ice Sense cleave. Glacier Spike will cleave a second target for 100% of its value. And it will also, they also have it so that its casting can be shorter with the talent, does 10% more damage. And now it scales off of Mastery too. So Mastery helps like add onto the damage of Glacier Spike, not just the actual icicles, but the Glacier Spike itself. I think.
I think you only really need to call 1 through 3 or something.
It was only best for 2 moments. Legion? No. BOD. I think it was pretty good in BOD. Or early old year.
Okay.
Wasn't it? Going off of memory.
Try it.
I was pretty sure it was like good at some for a very short time. Like a very short time. Like it feels like 2 seconds worth of time. Or 2 seconds in like one of the other expansions. I want to say it was. But again, not a, you can tell just how confident I am in that response. Not 100%. I'm gonna hold on to my CDs. Paint.
Healing, and then we move. Freaking wall. And get ready for bombs. Billy 2, Steph 3, Pete.
Oh, 100k hit. Beautiful. What the?
Which streamer are you using primarily?
5?
If you want me to move my list, just let me know.
We're dead. 5. That 5 stacker. How do we do that? How do we do that? Gone are the days of Kismel's actually hitting hard. No, hold on, Patrick. Hold up. I get it. You want? I mean, wait, hold on. Don't Kismel still is like your hardest hitting ability in the whole kit for Destro? It's just they made incinerates and other stuff a little bit better now.
It looks fine.
Hold on a sec, because from what I understood, Patrick. 420. For what I understood, Patrick, there's changes coming to Destro Warlock. During your Infernals, it will buff your Chaos Bolts now by 50 if you talent correctly. And Kalamazi, they should be probably familiar if you do any kind of Warlock Theocrafting or guide looking for it. He's like the source for it. He said something like early testing on PTR, and this is like not tuned yet, but they were able to get like, it's possible that Destro will be slamming for 500,000 Chaos Bolts during the big opener go. Like their peaks and valleys are going to be even bigger. Like peaks are going to be huge. Valleys are going to be bursts. Damage decided burst is going to be magnanimous. And then it's going to go down. But like it'll equal out to like bigger damage either way. I would check out Kalamaz's like Warlock guy. But current setup, they are a little bit more like sustainy, channel, demon fiery, incinerate-y. But Chaos Bolts definitely are slamming pretty hard right now. And they're going to be better when 10-1-5. And again, Shadowlands was sending max 45k bolts. Yeah, for Shadowlands, I think you were right, though. I think, yeah, especially in PvP, I felt like bolts for a good while has been kind of like... This still is your hardest hitting ability, but definitely not as hard hitting as like Chaos Bolts back in MOP. The trucked. You know, those things were just demons flying out of your fingertips. They're so good. Chaos Bolts back then were like actual real Chaos Bolts. In comparison.
Darkness and bombs. Get ready. Sox 2, Dasani 3, Lurson 4.
Oh, that's a lot better of a positional. That's what I was looking for the entire time. I'm gonna hold on to my CDs at this point.
Being healing, then we move. We're moving. Get ready for next wall break, and then bombs. Bombs coming out. Arton 2, Lurson 3, Pete 4.
Okay, I'm gonna hold on my cooldowns until next go. Next big one.
Make sure you're in healing. Moving.
Probably moving a little fast.
Yeah, the diamond marker needs to be
Honestly.
moved a little bit. They've got wall breaks, and then bombs. Get ready for bombs. Person 2, Eller 3, P4.
Damage kind of sucks. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. I thought everything was fine, and then it wasn't. Everything was okay, and then it wasn't. Oh man. Shane, help me. How do we do this? I love how you get into a game and not being able to play because I keep getting stuck on one screen. But in a such a waste. Wait, is it having like
I'm under
issues?
the assumption that we need
Shane.
the gate for that one. And that.
Is that under having a lot of issues right now?
Should have.
Like in terms of servers?
The debuff's
Drain
not
Soul
going to be
literally
installed
drained,
for
yeah.
you?
That was late too. Yeah, Drain Soul was real strong. I mean, AF is kind of making a comeback in 10.1.5. I know it's not what you want to hear, but like the dot management play build, like maintaining dots and all that,
Yeah,
it's
because
so good.
I can't replace it until the.
But yeah, I'm
center
sorry about that,
thing's
Shane.
knocked over, so.
Who good is a moon can.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of getting Diablo, but I also heard that apparently some like people have been having a really hard time with like even getting into a game, depending on like how the servers are doing. And a lot of people reported, oh, everything is fine during like the early access, but it was like, you know, the floodgates are gonna open once the like everybody that didn't buy like the early editions are gonna be able to get in. Can you get into any dungeons? Is it like a server wide thing or whatever? Like, did they post anything about it, or is it just like? I imagine it's not on your end, right? But did they post anything about it? It's going viral on Twitter. Oh, really? Wait, I'm going viral on Twitter. You are? What'd you do? Hold on. Every time I try to get on the screen, I get stuck.
It's all good, man.
Really? Okay.
I'm saying, is it?
I wonder if they have like a customer support, like Diablo CS or whatever, that can like address it. Like if there's maybe like an issue with dungeons right now or instances. Because there may be an issue with instances. Like on US.
Breaking wall.
Target you.
Yeah, bombs. Bombs coming out. Task 2, Bill 3, Zuckles 4.
We only got one stack.
Gaming.
Move fast, move very fast.
Yeah, but it's,
Breaking a wall. Get ready for bombs. Bombs coming out.
Oh, the
Build
topology?
2,
Yeah, dude, I've been
Zuckles 3,
seeing
P4.
I've been seeing people commenting about it, and it's everywhere now. I didn't realize it was that widespread. I did not realize Twitch was in like hot water, like real hot water. It's crazy.
And then we move.
Actually, kind of crazy. Hopefully they'll figure it out, man. But it's just like it seems like what Twitch is like said. They were like, "Hey, it looks like you guys didn't understand what we meant by like some of these things they're doing with like the ads or whatever." They also said like, "Oh, they're gonna basically take $25 away from affiliates or out of the affiliate program." So everybody that's an affiliate is like, "Hey, we're gonna." It's like some kind of rule they added, like, "Hey, you got to stream on a platform or you get fined $25 and you're no longer allowed to join affiliate or something."
Use the
I need to
personal.
look into it some more. I can do everything but loading screens, get in the game, another questing. Check to see if maybe on Twitter they posted anything about it. 'Cause maybe it's a widespread issue on an A. I would double check just to make sure, see if they've said anything about it.
Face those out.
Because if they said something about it, the good
Good.
chances
We
they're
have
trying
bombs
to
coming
fix
out.
it.
Dasani 2, Bill 3.
Or maybe they're not
Zuckles
aware,
4,
so then someone needs to like
Star
let them
Wars.
know. I don't know how active you are on Twitter, but there's a good chance like if you tweet at the customer support for Diablo, they may be able to respond with something, anything. Maybe like if they're not aware, they can at least be like, okay, well we gotta look into the reports. You know, that'll be the first time anybody reported anything about it. But I do agree, like it should work. Like, come on, man.
Deep into the corner.
What
Lines to
damage,
the
by the
wall.
way?
Push boss.
I don't know if we can push, but maybe. Barely.
Good. Watch your feet.
Phase 2.
Not the boss. No more AoE. Get ready for bombs. Coming out. Build 2, Lursen 3, Zuckles 4.
AOE incoming.
Damn. Lines out, do not break walls. And bomb set 2 coming out. Get ready. Staff 2, Lursen 3, Pete 4. Good.
This is dead. Okay.
Be by gate. Melee stay behind. Range will take when the wall breaks.
AOE incoming.
Go, kind of live.
No more AoE. Pump the ad.
Oh god. That was gonna be real bad.
Zuckles 2, LR 3, Pete 4.
Yeah, so at least it's better in terms of like where to stand. A little better.
AOE incoming.
Bombs coming.
Run out.
LR 2.
Target check.
Oh, bombs with lines.
You want to put the gateway like through the X.
Run out.
Yeah, I realized I'm learning on the fly here.
on the set where we get the lines with the heart, there
Oh, we
should
broke
be
it.
a clear path.
We did it. At least we got third ad. Two third ad.
towards
Seen
the
third
bad
ad.
wall here.
Looking at the third ad.
Those
I get to
Russian
look at it.
darknesses are going, the hearts will not be.
Yeah, Diablo 4 is worldwide. There's no split player base. I can go and gank. Or there is a few levels. Wait, so you're just like everybody's playing together? You don't have like NA region? Like when you, because I'm pretty sure, hold on. When you hop in on BNet, right? And you choose your region off the bat, like NA region, EU region, and like whatever other regions they got. Is there a region selector on the BattleNet screen? Kind of like how you could choose between like, there's no regions like WoW. Okay, interesting. Huh. Okay, then I'm not sure. You know what I mean? So made some of the most popular content behind most reactive content videos from ads and sources from the next content or burned in please think. Yeah, so a lot of like, what is it? I heard that a lot of people that do React content on Twitch would not be able to do stuff, but also streamers that just have like ads and sponsors would just not be able to do the sponsorships that they've been able to do. There's a lot of like limitations with it, and a lot of like streams that do big content production that need a lot of sponsorships that really put them out there for the chat to see, right? It's just, you know, it's just, it would not help them either. Basically, everybody's upset either way, though, with that change. They're gonna rethink it, and they're right.
No, I got it now. I just thought it was a perfect line.
From what I heard is everybody says like, okay, well, they're just.
How I threw it down.
I heard a lot of people say like, okay, we just gotta leave Twitch. Like they're still, but there's this whole policy they're doing. There's also more than they're doing besides just that, right? Besides like the burned in ads or whatever. There's a lot of other stuff that people did not like what they're doing with affiliates, for example. Like a lot of people just don't really like the direction they're heading into. So I don't know. I've had saw a lot of people, at least on my timeline, saying, you know, we all just gotta leave Twitch. Everybody just gotta leave Twitch. They're not learning. They keep making mistakes. They're not gonna learn unless they get something in the pocketbook. So I have no idea. It'll be interesting. Oh, I'm so bad. I almost made a mistake. Oh my god, it was gonna be bad. Oh, it was gonna be bad. I didn't notice that I have a heart until the last second. I feel like I should just only talk whenever I don't have mechanics. That's the only time when I should say anything at all. Just gotta chill out otherwise. Because that was not good. That was not good.
Next set of
That
walls.
did not make me feel comfy.
And then we have
Made me feel like I'm trolling my group.
Get ready. Build 2, staff 3, LR 4.
But I hope they figure it out, man. Whatever they do. It's not the first time Twitch has been making like weird moves that people have questioned them about. And I wonder if they'll rethink the direction. Like really rethink the direction. Or if it's gonna be one of those, hey, we decided not to go with it, but we're gonna push the idea back to like a later date. Like they're still gonna go through with it. They're just gonna rethink it, but really just put it on the back burner until they reintroduce it again later.
Bombs coming out. Get ready.
I've gotten 2 of these in a
2,
row.
Dasani 3, LR 4. Go. Light personals on this one. Make sure your health is good.
We'll see. I gotta feel like back in 2016, almost 10 years, the platform honestly sucks.
Spicy.
Yeah. And apparently now they're doing. Can you include me in on like exactly what they're doing? Like, from what I understood is they're basically extracting $25 from people that are on affiliate, as is, to almost like pay for everybody else because of this change. Like some people were linking like, oh, it's in like an all clause like for an active account, but it's like no, it's for active accounts. They're basically just like finding them or extracting, they're finding a way to take out $25 out of them. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, because I took a look at it for 5 seconds while on the toilet. I just saw, oh, Twitch is on fire. Okay, I read a little bit here and there. I see people make videos, oh not videos, but like big takes on it. You know, Critical, for example, and OTK dudes, right? I read some of those, and just people like saying bad Twitch, bad.
Go down? Gate's not down yet.
Just be ready to solve.
Yeah.
Get the time. It's probably better that way. Get ready for bombs. Focus up. Let's get this down.
I'll give you a countdown for the tank buster sequence.
What's up, my takes? Hero Beacon, let's go! Mad from Weekly, let's go! That's huge!
Very small space.
I'm bad.
All stone. Good.
I was trying to find space and I couldn't figure it out where it was.
Do not break any walls. And we have bombs coming. Sani 2, Staff 3, Zuckles 4.
3 seconds, Bill.
Very small space. Good. Gonna be breaking walls, so be by gate range.
Not focusing with that.
Yeah, we're not really killing that ad at all.
Is the ad not dead?
Yeah, I have no idea. Who's hitting the ad even? Or is it everybody just hitting the boss? Normally I hit a lot, did that ad for a ton, but I guess there I just did have bombs. What about last pull? We didn't get to the ads. That also we didn't get to the ads. Here we did. Archon was slamming it though.
When that adds up, I
Did I
want
really
you guys
not
to
do any
hard
damage to the
focus.
bot, to the ad?
Phase 2.
Last week I felt like it was doing better, but maybe my cooldowns lined up better with it. Yeah, man, I gotta see if I can get that trinket myself, dude.
Yeah, when it comes to
I
the
think
point
it's
to where
huge.
boss damage is a problem, we'll
441
figure it out
version. I
later,
only have
but
like a
yeah, it should
437
keep fire
version.
up every time, just so you get to
Firebomb
spend with it.
beacon and have 4 set, dude. You got everything you need.
Reloading real quick.
Wait, oh, you don't have 4 set. Oh, you need 2 set. 2 more. Okay, okay. So next week, Catalyst at the very least. Twitch gets more money from the streamers since they choose the ads and keep taken from pockets. Yeah, it's a little not ideal. It's not good. It also doesn't help like smaller streamers too, right? Up and coming. Because yeah, it helps a lot of the like big streamers. So I don't know. It's just, I mean, like the ads themselves, right, and the sponsorships and whatnot. Definitely helps the people that have a lot of views and stuff, but
is the difference on
I don't know,
polls for
man.
Mages, where sometimes you do 6.5 million to that ad and sometimes you do nothing.
3 more hours to vault, then I hit level 50 in Diablo 4 and go for it, my guy.
So we were cleaving ads. Like
That's like a fucking rant.
You get cookies, please.
I give up on beacon for the
Yeah,
4 set.
we-
Give up the beacon,
our
dude.
team
I would
switched,
too,
yeah,
man. I would
sometimes
too.
before and then
I would
tried to
too.
get the boss
Getting
there.
4 set as early as possible is like everyone's prerogative first few weeks. The faster you can get it, the better.
That they had their mages just sending into the ads. for all
It
of
was
their
like the
sets.
last one. Or the
Yeah,
last two.
he said just third one. They had CDs for. First one it just died naturally, but I guess we gotta hit it hard. But boss damage doesn't matter.
I mean, there's just no universe where we're having that ad die if we're not.
It's just bad.
focus
Best way to say
targeting
it. The whole Twitch thing, yeah. That's what I understood. All of it is just bad. Very, very not good.
There just is not enough passive speed for that thing to die.
Well, once it's low, right, you smack it. Like, because I guess it's.
But apparently there are people that are
hit it
defending the
when
whole
we were-
Twitch move.
when it was like
Or at least
20%
trying to
would've
defend it.
been good, I think.
How it's actually better for the platform.
What
And
is
it's like,
the-
well, I guess if, you know,
I
be
think
the
we just,
person
yeah,
who's
focus
got
it. We're not gonna have
the
boss
pockets
damage
Yeah.
issue.
over on Twitch. Making all the money from all this. Yeah, I guess so. But doesn't improve the viewer experience. Does it add value to the
We
platform?
have bomb coming out.
Besides, you know,
Get ready.
money in the pocket.
Arton 2, Staff 3, LR 4.
Because like if they did this, but they were like, hey, but no more Twitch ads, I'd be like, okay, well at least you know it's a trading one feature for another. Okay, you know that'd be a whole nother story. Because like we can all agree the Twitch ads have been ridiculous.
Healing, then we move.
There's a lot of them, and they just keep pushing them. Hey, you want to watch a stream? All right, sit for like an hour, watch some ads. I just want to see what the streamer is doing. But as soon as you tune into a stream, they're like, all right, 6 ads, you ready? You're like, nah,
Arton
just
2,
leave.
Suckles
Is
3,
it
LR
worth your
4.
time? I really want to pop cooldowns
Keep
here.
healing, then we move.
The more I do this fight, the more I realize just how like not ideal it is for my CDs whatsoever. But I guess it's fine. It works.
Break the wall. Bomb soon. Bill, you need to be on the other side. Arton 2, Zox 3, Zuckles 4. Those rushing darknesses will always point towards the outside.
Was that the right wall break right there?
One.
Fine.
It's fine. We're doing.
Ooh,
Alright, do not break walls.
we're gonna have to move really fast. The cane.
Nope.
Watch these lines. Bombs coming out. Arton 2, Zox 3, Dasani 4. Spell word on staff.
You're on spot, Zox.
Yeah.
Did you have one there?
Me?
Yeah, I didn't see you on the. Oh, you might have died actually.
One.
Be in the AMZ.
Do you want to reset it?
We could probably keep going for a bit. He's
Maybe try to
dead.
get the gateways down. This whole
Yes,
Not
please,
using less there.
please keep going.
Target you.
Watch the lava. It's coming on us.
Watch your step.
We already listened.
This lava's freaky, dude.
Sorry, I thought we might not have pushed.
A little warm.
Phase 2.
No, it's fine.
Gotta do a lot better with these like rubble
Where are we?
that's falling down.
Mother.
Okay, add. Focus him
Yeah.
down.
Get ready for bombs.
Or focus the ad.
Larson 2, LR3, P4.
AOE incoming.
Watching your feet. Good. Knock lines. And then bombs.
I think clusters of 3.
Sonny 2, Zuckles 3, LR3.
Oh, I died. I died kind of quick actually. I guess it's just focusing this time.
Get ready. Get a gateway down. Go through. Bombs coming, 5 back. Build
Spread
2,
quickly,
Larson 3, LR4.
Guess we gotta back up with that spread next time.
Huge!
Just
Yeah.
focus
Oh.
the ad. Just focus the ad.
Focus.
Okay.
Alright, get ready for
That's the ad.
bombs. Focus on your spot. Dasani 2, Larson 3, Zuckles 4. Very small
God.
space.
Yeah, very, very, very. Except I blew it
Open that
somehow.
ad.
We have like 2 seconds on the ad.
AoE and bombs
Not a lot of
coming.
ad. Up time at all.
Bombs now. Build
The ad
2,
needs to be basically
LR3,
dying here.
P4.
As this bomb goes off.
Izzos.
Oh, why I get silenced? That's where we'll be going on to the next set of ads.
I thought I was 3 because there was an icon next to somebody's name on there, and I read it as I
Yeah.
was 3, not 2.
I mean, at least we got to it, and we killed it. If we only going to be all live, kill it, get to that 3, and then it's like that's the
Where do
transition
wall
we
breaks
need.
go?
Then we kill it and get the boss about low to get
We're
into
never
phase
playing
3
walls again.
about the
You've
same
gotta hurry up the
time,
real wall.
and then we
Yeah,
do
it's
the
only tanks
final
after
phase, which is
P1.
like we go
Right,
to
but,
portals.
but I just had that like
And
the
then
wall break thing, and
we-
then plus the bombs were
What's this? We go to
overlapping, so I
portals,
didn't know where to run to
and then we
not
split,
die.
then back to
So
portals.
I spoke about
then we
that
split,
briefly.
and mostly just
There
pipe the
needs
boss.
to be a clear
for some ads.
lane from the
Prague,
wall,
Prague.
to that ad.
I might just have to actually
those
activate
starters.
the
So if you look at the
map
raid plan, that's-
week already
Should
here
be
in a
the
bit.
pillar where 3 is on the previous bomb set, right?
But yeah, that's Prague.
we
I think
do
I
a
was so
dry
worried
run
about
on
that.
that,
To be
just
honest,
so
I have a
people know
440
what to
Vengeance
do?
100, 442 Survival Hunter. I can just come back later on and do
Safe
some
spot.
mad late season push. You could technically, I guess.
Bill, did you get the timing for putting the gate down?
Yes, yes, I know that now.
It's a 50-50
So,
split. They
I
get
feel
money
like
from the
9
company to run their
bombs
ads.
at 5.
I think that's why it's bad, because the streamer should
It'd
be equally
slide
compensated
8.
or more so to advertise the product for a company. But what it does is
I
pocket
think they
50%
get
of the revenue
between
with the policy
1
changes,
and
get
2.
those for the ads. And some people didn't even get it like a 50-50 split for a good while. Like a lot of people like turned out they were like getting like 30 or 40% for a good bit.
Not a
Yes, it's bomb set
Sponsors?
5.
Yeah.
So position 3 on bomb set 4 is where all those dark.
Yeah, I feel like we talked about it earlier, but somebody said like this would be a perfect time for YouTube to just like really overhaul their experience of streaming, moderating, chat experience, all that,
2 people running
right?
forward, and then-
Promote it, and then
That's
find a
why
way to
I
promote
never-
streams.
Go to page 8, bomb
and you're good to
set
go.
4.
70-30 for
Take your
non-affiliates.
darkness between 3 and 5.
Some people said they apparently got less. Like people had different deals,
check your
and
weak
it turned
order,
out
'cause
some
Zeller's saying spot
streamers
one.
apparently had deals like under the table. Like, shush, don't tell nobody. But here's a deal for you. Don't tell nobody.
That one's definitely up
And
against
then we're like,
the wall
well, I
there.
want to be able to make more money, so I guess. But like,
Yeah, one is that
and then you
star.
talk to your friends, and you're like,
3
oh,
is next to it over
none of this is really fair.
Yeah, with the following bomb set, 3 is this star and 1 is elsewhere.
And
I don't
then
know.
what is it? Over the years,
I don't know what
Twitch
bomb
showing
set
that
you
they
guys
have
got.
had preferential treatment of certain
Got
streamers.
that on the bomb set where I had
You know,
the,
like one streamer just gets like
the
a
Dragonflight.
day
Get to the bomb
suspension,
set 5,
while another would just
Yeah, we
get
died on bomb set.
permaban, can never come back to the platform ever. And they
Yeah,
did like
I
the
died
same
with
thing.
rushing during that bomb set, so I guess it's bomb set 4.
Exactly. Here's us on
Yeah,
YouTube.
that's 4, and
Well,
you would
I don't do
take that
YouTube because of
3 and
Twitch thing. I just kind of did YouTube one summer, and I liked it a lot better as a like for what I do. I thought it was pretty good. But that's not really why I'm on
the
YouTube.
boss is like on top
All
of
come
the
here,
ad,
fix
we're
your
fighting
chat.
ads,
Exactly,
like,
exactly.
the whole raid
Yeah, if YouTube could just come in,
on
make the chat experience as good,
If you're trying
as
to do
flawless as it is on
melee,
Twitch,
which
right?
means
Like a
that
solid
the
chat
Rushing
experience.
Darknesses are gonna prefer to go
I think it'd be great.
to, like the middle and left-hand side of the boss.
I feel his sacrifice good.
And the right-hand side should be 100% safe. You're not going to get
Are you talking about bomb set 4?
when we're on ad 2 in P2 and we're getting rushing darknesses while we're doing hearts and hitting the ad, the safe spot for melee is going to be on the right hand side. If you just envision the boss as like standing on top of the ad right.
Resetting?
But we're taking Russian darknesses to the right hand side.
Yep.
Between 3 and 5.
Yes.
So left should be safe to stand.
Sponsor Garrus have been hiding sanctuary within your name.
You live
Oh
there.
really? There we go.
Actually, left's not safe either because you need to stand between 4 and 5 because triangle's gonna get broken on that set. And that's directly left.
Well, that's a tank mechanic. You don't get hit by that if you're standing there. But
okay.
if you just like
Love
just
your
going
cars?
off of the
I find him useful, but like I don't really like how running too many add-ons, too many weak auras. But I do understand that they're very, very useful, and I don't discourage anybody from like not using them.
Yeah, but if but if you're putting the raid at 3 o'clock, where are you taking darkness?
12.
Can't take it to 12 there.
Need a rest.
Does darknesses come on bombs at 5? I'm watching Incarnate Kill right now. Yeah, I think we're confused.
That's what I've been saying.
Plays them for UI.
Yo,
Really useful.
relax, man. Relax, dude. I'm trying to clarify because obviously we're confused. Relax.
One way to get somebody to relax is to tell them to relax, right? Oh no. I think we'll just want the boss dead.
I'm looking at page 9. I just if that's
Stuff about raid LUI.
then that's
Stuff about to get
right,
stuff
it's easy,
about
I thought everyone was
to get
complaining
rid of
about that
LUI.
before.
Really? Yeah, LUI has been I heard that LUI apparently is causing issues for people when they're gaming
than it should
in WoW.
So that could have been happening.
Like I've heard it was like at the beginning of Dragonflight, like a whole guild Echo I think it was decided to get rid of LUI because it was just causing issues in terms of like game performance. I'm about to, yeah. I gotta check with Krana. I want to see if she's still running LUI because she said she's been kind of lagging here and there, and I wonder if she were to drop LUI, like would things go back to
move through the
normal.
broken wall there.
So there's not supposed to be rushings on bomb set 4, is that what I'm hearing?
Correct.
It should be before it, like 5 seconds before that bomb set.
Or on a WAD LUI? What the?
Maybe because we're
What does that
boss
look
too
like?
fast.
Or you mean you set up a
No, we
LUI
were-
profile back in WAD? That's what you mean.
We just we had like so many fucking people dead. I think we were literally there longer than we were supposed to be.
We had like 5
Yeah.
dead. Yeah, on the first ad.
The weak core was out of sync with the fight because of how long it took to push. But that's the hard overlap in phase 2, is when you get those rushing darknesses and 1 and 2 have to go far.
I'd have to get it behind us just to make sure my abilities don't miss. Because I've had Ghost Strike miss before.
Break the wall.
Kind of annoying.
Bomb's coming out. Sani 2, Bill 3, Staff 4.
Oh, I want to keep going with cooldowns and everything. But I know I shouldn't. I should chill.
Again, healing and then we move. Wall break 2. Then we have bombs. Staff 2, Zuckles 3, Eller 4.
Get downtime we have on this boss because my damage just gets so much worse than it is right now. Like it's so bad. Like my damage is. This is me on a low end, dude. You should see me on Magmarax.
That was happening
It's actually
Thursday.
so good.
Be in healing, watch your health.
I didn't really stream Magmarax that much to you guys, did I? At least I don't think I did. Did I? I think I did some of it.
Breaking wall.
Oh no, I did stream it. We did stream it.
Target you.
We have bombs.
You're gonna get hit. Or not?
Arden 2, Bill 3,
Peter Pumpkin
P4.
Eater? I don't think he did get hit.
Light personals.
I should have used that earlier.
Do not break any more walls. This will be spell ward.
Target you.
Bombs coming out. Task 2, Staff
Oh,
3, Eller 4. Oh, guys. Make sure you're in the AMZ. Damage is really good. We're already about to push.
Do we just stop? Or do we just keep going?
Watch your step.
Should slow it more like
I
that.
just slammed the boss now.
Phase 2.
Okay, can I get one good buff? One good buff. Gimme. One good buff. One good buff.
Don't worry,
Good
wait.
buff. Good buff.
Gates
Not
down.
good buff. Got my game. Give me one good buff. One
That,
fantastic
Get ready
buff.
for bombs.
One great
Coming
buff.
now. Sox 2, Zuckles 3, P4.
AOE incoming.
Nothing? Really? Wow. Thanks, video game. Oh, finally getting good
Darkness
buffs. Now I'm getting good buffs. Now
ready
we
for
got the good
bombs.
buffs.
Bill
gotta
2,
run out for
Lurson
it.
3, Eller 4.
We're really out already? And I got blown up. Look at that thing.
Get ready
It's
for
so
this
dead.
move. We use personals.
Oh my god, that
range,
is so
take
dead.
it.
Look at that.
Really wait. Range go. 5 stay back. Go through. Use personals.
Oh, how?
I don't think that was even
It's fine. Lines out.
All personals, all everything.
Get ready for bomb.
Give me a bomb. Okay, give me a bomb.
Bill 2, Eller 3, P4.
Can I hit the boss from here? Oh, I can't. Look at that.
Okay, pump into this ad. This next set of
Long
bombs.
range,
Phase
dude.
1 and 2
An
go
airstrike.
Okay.
An actual airstrike.
AOE
Long
damage
range
coming.
missile.
And bombs. 1 and 2 go through. Task go through. Bill go through.
Nice.
There's no opening.
This is bomb set 4.
Okay.
That was 5.
That was 5. The weak order
Yeah.
said 5.
I think Mem died before we could have the mechanic go off.
Yep.
Okay.
There'll also be path there, but because we don't have anything.
I believe
Kind of prog, but not really.
overlaps with a hard
At least we're
thing.
getting there pretty good. I'm sure they'll be added soon. A lot of people are upset about that. Or said yes or no on Priest. I run it. It seems, yeah, it's pretty good.
Great job on P1.
I don't understand how that was bomb set
Just
5.
basic 3 bars, 2 hidden
So we
bars
do
inside one
the
special.
movement.
2 at the first ad.
It was a setup
Right?
back in
And we
WoW that was
break
a
through,
Legion
and as we're
version, but it looks
breaking
exactly
through,
like the
that's
current
bomb
one.
set
Okay.
3, which
I
is the
see.
one I died right
It's like
on.
confused with Monk and Paladin,
And then that
and
was
the
the
two
next
classes
bomb set
most
after
directly
that. So
linked
that
to
would
the
be the
heavens.
4th set of
In
bombs
Diablo
in phase 2.
universe, weren't part of the
did.
initial class
We did one
roster
before.
of D4.
Yeah,
I
we
think they
did
just
one.
decided to pick
Yeah,
some classes,
so
and they
we
decided
do
to
the
Druid
movement
because they haven't
to
done a
add
Druid in a
to,
while. I
then
don't
we
think
have
Druid was
one
there for
set
Diablo
of
3.
enclosed walls,
And they decided
then
that
the
maybe
next
like
one after that
a sorcerer,
is
a
another
barb. A
take
barb
break.
is probably just a classic. Necromancer is a classic. They probably decided, like, just had an idea of classes they wanted to work on, and then started production on those classes,
You died on
and then just kind of kept working on them.
Yep.
Maybe they just picked like what they would want to
just-
try
I
and
didn't-
would want to
legit
do,
did
what they
not
were
see
most
another bomb set after
interested
the
in
one I
doing,
died until that
and
one
that's just
right
what
there.
they started
That's why I
with.
said it was 4.
Honestly,
You know,
can
like, because you could pick any class, honestly.
since the gate is being
They probably wanted to do a different roster than what they did in Diablo
Yeah, I
3.
mean, I think it just running there.
Isn't it? They didn't have Witch Doctor, but the other one had a Witch
They did it
Doctor.
without the gate. People ran to their
I guess
Yeah,
all of
we
them had
did.
Barb
We
and
did do
Sword,
better without the
right?
gate.
Because that's a classic.
I had bombs at
maybe
one.
not better.
But they didn't do the
I think we just
what have been
get
the one that's like
The gate
kills
was
the
down, the
spear
break
with
was bad.
lightning.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
Yeah. The problem is like if you
Hope we
even,
get a villain type class
like,
because
if you're even off
necromancers
by
are
a
seen as good
second
guys in
because you're
Diablo.
trying to do the gate and the gate
Technically, they
doesn't
are
work,
kind of good, sort
it
of.
scuffs.
What would be an
So we had
evil
to
type
commit
of
to one
class?
or the
What, like
other.
Witch Doctor?
Yeah.
The Amazon. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
What if we just soul shard and throw down the gate?
But you know what? I think it's good as long as
I'll
they like
do that.
focus on 5
It's
classes,
just
make
rough
sure they're
because
good,
it's the
and you can
timing.
add
I'll
more
just-
later.
I'll just wait for
Because the idea is like you want these
every
classes to have as much depth
for
as humanly
consistency.
possible, right?
Can't.
Amazon pretty much
can't
wrote
rely
Demon
on
Hunter.
that, like, where they're
I
like-
guess so. I could see it. Demon
Was
Hunter's
the
pretty
ad
cool though.
dead before we?
Yes, the ad was
Yeah,
dead.
Ed died.
Honestly, you guys should just
Back in
run to the
the
corner and roar or something. If it's based on the tanks, both tanks' positioning of where it breaks, and it is annoying. Every guild complains about it. So unless the lock like waits,
It was a big Demon Hunter main
I
though
think,
for
yeah, I think you just
G3.
get in the fucking corner and just book it through with move speed.
I should have played it some more, man. The only
way
time I
more
spent time,
reliable.
the only time I really spent a lot of Demon Hunter, the
whenever
Diablo
Yeah,
version, it was on
yeah.
Heroes of the
You
Storm.
don't wanna get
I'm not even joking.
Whatever that ability
That's
is
been
called,
like
the break
my
wall damage
most
shit.
time spent with Diablo, Demon Hunter. Is mostly playing that one character from Heroes of the Storm. It was a cool setup, you know, cool set of abilities and whatnot.
bombs coming out.
It was neat.
I think we use a
Sonic.
roar there for sure.
Stat 3. Suckles.
Just
much
have we can
faster.
just put Lurson's door there.
Yeah, it's much faster than one rush.
You want it at the gate spot, the gate bombs?
Yeah.
Right after the first ad dies. When the little breaks.
Moving. Wall, and we have bombs. Bombs coming. Martin 2, Bill 3, Pete 4.
I shouldn't have rerolled there. That's not a move.
Being healing, then we move.
That was definitely not the play.
Watch health.
Val support to tank right down mid. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Wall break. And we have bombs coming. Bombs now. Sox 2, Dasani 3, Zuckles 4.
The sacker.
Yes, you're gonna have to
Yeah,
use a
sacks and
personal. I would just drop names here, to be honest.
You have a res? Probably not, right? What do we do?
Do not break walls.
I guess I have to send it here.
Bombs coming out. Donnie 2, Lurson 3, Zuckles 4.
Huh? Oh, what was 5?
Paladin on a horse.
Yeah, there were a little opposition. Man. Drubblade seems kind of risky. Is it a HP sack worth the damage? Yes, actually it is. It is worth the damage. Because like the amount of damage I do to myself is quite a bit, but it's never gonna kill me. It's only 5%, and it's really not that bad though.
Square is that?
Friendly fire, right? I'm the only one that's doing friendly fire to
only really
myself, but
matters
you can
for,
see
like,
like I did about like half a mil damage to
in
myself.
alphabetical order?
It's still really good. It's still really potent. The damage you get out of it is so much worth it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not really ever dead. Plus, a lot of it is earthen too. So if you drop down earthen, like I'm just chilling. Or actually, a lot of the damage is mostly earthen, really. Not all of it, but like, take out 100k out of that, and it's just earthen, right?
Yeah.
So it's really like, still close to half a mil, yeah. Actually, it's still half a mil. It's worth it. It's not scary enough. Like, back in like Legion, I think it was scary enough where it was like, oh, you really wanted to be careful. You don't want to send it as you're about to die. But right now, like, you could really send it. You're fine. You're Rogue 1. You're really tanky too. You have a lot of leech usually, like with the buff that you get 3, so it helps you like recover health anyway. Is it worth doing in PvP? Technically, it's pretty strong for PvP. I just don't know if it's meta. I think Ambush right now is meta, but also not a lot of people play Outlaw, so I think right now ambush is kind of the way to go. There are some rogues that are trying it out, and they used to be pretty good with last tier, but right now it's like, I don't know. So I'm joining you with less add-ons. You converted me. It feels so good, and you'll notice the game. Depending on your PC setup, I've noticed my game runs like super smooth, like not going super heavy on add-ons.
No,
like
not
again,
big enough.
I use them
rolled
if
the
you
beat.
find them. They're very helpful. But if you feel like you can track the
Yours.
game and all the important info,
what I
and can
need
play
in my life.
optimally without them, you can go like less add-ons. Honestly. 120 Grandmaster early season 28. Let's go.
Yep.
Me too.
100%, dude.
It's so smelly right now.
Your usefulness has ended. I must be closer.
Yeah, I don't believe you, that Devil Demon. I need a picture.
Send you our videos. Brick wall.
Jesus Christ, get me out of here.
Arden 2, Dasani 3, Zuckles 4.
Happy for you, Rob.
Thank you.
Dude,
I
I'm
worked
just
hard
gonna
for
be
it.
thinking of you slamming back like a Lipitor before you go to town.
Okay. Not that.
Like, hold on, babe, let me get my Lipitor and my Blue Chew.
No, he's gonna get that fucking 50-ounce Corona thingy.
Need some of that gold.
The Corona Rita.
Yeah, the Corona Rita.
Alright, breaking wall. Bomb soon.
Yeah, you just ran right
Last
as
2, Arden 3, Zuckles 4.
That item is still the land heeds.
I really want to stay in and just do DM. I got all these codons rolling, but I can't. I know I shouldn't. Just gonna walk away and toss a grenade at that guy. That's all I can do.
Brick.
That item is still
Bomb soon.
That's actually disappointing. That's all the buffs that I got.
Zuckles 2,
This is like
LR3,
a
P4.
the slice and dice one. Ah! Please, giving me anxiety here. I'm walking a little too far in front of the boss sometimes.
Light personals. Being healing.
Oh, also our buff is about to change in 10.15.
wall
I'm so
breaks.
excited for that. The what is it? The Grand Melee buff. About to be like a your Blade Flurry also works in your primary target, and Blade Flurry causes your
Arden 2,
AoE
Staff
to
3,
do a lot more
Zuckles
damage,
4.
10% more damage. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. Like in single target, pressing Blade Flurry. That's gonna be weird.
Sure you're in the AMZ.
I'm gonna stay in. Just running away, just hassle right now.
I cannot drink more this time.
Shirley again.
I cannot use that item.
Probably wait for bombs if we can.
Maximum milk. Is it the Sergeant?
Yeah.
Speaking of milk.
Phase 2.
One more AoE.
I cannot use that item.
Rank this ad. Bombs coming out. Focus up. Pass 2, Dasani 3, Staff 4.
AOE incoming.
Very little room.
It isn't ready.
I have very little room
Darkness
indeed.
out. Keep pumping this ad.
5 seconds,
New,
Bill.
new bombs coming out.
Oh, I
Build
just
2,
got
Lurson
piped.
3, Zuckles 4.
Look at that thing, it's gone. It's weird.
Yeah,
It
we're getting over.
vanished.
Get to the corner. Get to the corner. Everyone to the corner.
Not against the wall, though.
5, stay back. Okay, get to your spots. Use personals.
Oh god. Kind of worked. Hey, that kind of worked.
Hellstone, stay alive.
Hold on, that actually kind of worked out.
Pump this ad.
Was that up?
Lines out.
That is up.
We have bombs coming. This will be the one that we're enclosed. Dasani 2, Bill 3, Zuckles 4. Very small space.
It's at least a line worth of
Keep
space.
cranking this ad.
Better than nothing.
Okay, this next bomb set, 1 and 2 go through. And we have the lines.
Oh, that hurts.
Euro Arden go through. Sox 3.
Oh, that knockback during that point. Oh,
We go through.
not
Go
great.
through,
Go, 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 kill the head.
Alright.
Run. Oh, man, that
These
guy's
bomb
stuck.
sets 1 and 2 go in the corner. Staff 3.
On
4.
Forteller.
Good. We have one more like this. Keep cranking the ad. Bombs coming. Sox 2, Eller 3, Pete 4, Sully 5. You guys are pushed up against the wall by the stairs.
Kind of
Finish
prog.
that off, friends.
If we finish it, that's 3. Is that myth? Mythic, yes. It is mythic. What's up, Mr. Freestyle? How you doing? Gotta give it to Blizz. They knew the whetstone was so good. The Guardian Druid. They gave Diablo Druid a blooded chick with an ability with an 18 second cooldown. Similar effect. That's kind of nutty.
Yeah, that, okay.
This is it.
I'll get him, Chief. I'll get him, Chief. Hold on.
Finish that fucking
Half a
ad.
mil. Half a mil. Oh, phase 3. Prog boys. We all dead, but at least we saw phase 3. At least we saw it.
Get anybody up.
Oh no! Get him back up. Don't let him die.
You got, did it pop up for you guys?
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
There it is.
It's almost
I almost died in my spot. That was
You're
part
not in the right spot, dude.
I'm not.
Mine doesn't have any green numbers.
You don't know
I
what's
have
on
no.
your age.
Oh, I was 8. Alright, I was testing.
Wait, for the people that were dead, did your recore pop up?
Mine did not.
Mine did not either.
It's not, but when I'm running mechanics on myself and the other tank
relink the
sucks.
pop up for
Okay.
that.
Yep.
Okay, so
Do you have
we'll
blue
probably
arrows?
need to get that error recore at that point.
I think so.
There is the in the note.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
Well, there's mine instead because yours is broken. I don't know.
Yeah.
Show me the note.
PCD
real quick.
is extra portals that could spawn.
Yes.
Hey, I just updated it. Hopefully it works.
How do you make it smaller?
Probably the same way you
Change the code just like you did for the twins one.
Yeah, there's no code in this one though.
My D4 has been working fine this whole time. Been in 4 dungeons past hour.
just play the weak aura.
Pythagoras.
Hopefully the game works tomorrow. All it is play D4.
Yeah,
I hate
don't
raid
know.
tanking. Oh
When
no.
the
Yeah, I
portals
would
went out,
head up
I
like
didn't have any
their
green
Twitter or
portals.
something, or I don't know. Like, is there a way in the game to like
Oh wait, actually it does have code.
submit like, hey, I have
Then
a
you might
problem
get
kind
one
of
of the
deal?
letters then.
Or
I
maybe
guess,
Google
yeah,
like,
it
hey,
was letters, but
Diablo
it was hard
loading
to tell
screen
which of the
cannot
letters
get
to
into
go.
dungeons.
One people aren't in.
Maybe there was going to be somebody with like an answer or solution or
No,
whatever.
because it's one of the
You know?
4 letters. I just couldn't
I will
tell
look
which
into it,
letter
man.
was up.
But hopefully it'll work tomorrow properly. If there's a problem with it.
It might just be like a choice.
Is this one tied to the map thing too?
Yeah, you have to
Yep.
go into actions, expand, and change the code just like you did the other one from scaling 2 to 1 to make it smaller.
I want that bitch as big as my fucking monitor.
That thing took up my whole
I couldn't find the PvE Rogue guide for raids
Sure,
and
you
M
wanna make it
plus
smaller?
keys. Can you see the stats and talents?
Oh.
Yeah, if you look up like a
Sure,
Alka Rogue
fine.
PvE guide
Mine didn't
template
pop
1, you'll
up
probably
just the other
find
one.
it.
It's not as
We posted
intrusive.
it the
You
other
probably
day,
won't need this
or
one the size that it
like a week
is.
ago at this point maybe. But we posted it recently, my guy. If you check out like the channel videos, you should be able to see it.
True, you're right.
But here's the stats.
Never mind.
The guide will probably go into more details in terms of like what stats or what gear you're looking for though. Because Owl is very, very, very gear dependent. You know?
What does it smell like? What does it smell like?
I don't need it, man.
Smells like gamer gummies.
Will, how's that bathwater going?
Dude, it's
It's a
Cooking.
fine.
Aging in the barrels.
Break. Bombs coming out. Arden 2, Zox 3, Staff 4.
Oh, almost didn't make it right. Did right.
Sonny slide water.
Get closer.
Ah. I shouldn't shut us up there. That was not the move. That was not the play.
Marinate free, sell it.
I like the suggestion that we just dump water bottles into the bath rather than just fill it.
You gotta filter it first.
It's gotta be
Brick.
It'd be fucking gross otherwise.
Yeah, we're not savages.
Bombs coming out.
Again?
Task 2, staff 3, Pete 4.
I got one twice. What is this?
How do you feel about Aquafina?
It's a good rapper, dude.
Like the actress?
No, the water.
Clay, can you tell him to focus up?
Yo. Can we focus up? Lean in.
Almost been made.
You're fucking dead,
Healing.
man.
Watch your health.
Dead. Blowing everything, dude.
I'm dead.
I had already sacked Taz.
I cannot drink.
Dude, I blew everything I had.
I cannot use that.
I
Except my
got a
turret.
bop, a lay on hands. I'm good.
Yo, Taz, focus up, please.
No.
Bombs.
Everyone
Listen 2,
else?
Zuckles 3, Pete 4.
Continue what you're doing. Just Taz, focus up.
That's what we get.
Okay, well, they didn't focus.
Well, he finished.
Yeah, right. What was that, Larson?
I was hoofing it. That's the thing I like Duggar for.
He's a big guy.
Use personals.
How is this? That's just not bad.
Too far away.
Weird that you sound like you're. Never mind.
Do not break walls.
Never heard anybody run like
You're all
that
finished
before.
like you did.
Never heard anyone run like that before.
Star Warden, bombs coming. Arton 2, Lurson 3, Zuckles 4.
Stalwart that one.
Had that shit 5 seconds
Ah.
ago.
Oh no, dude. Let's go again.
I cannot use that icon yet.
It's pretty sure it is.
Angel in the outfield.
How'd they get?
That was just my worst pull anyway. I got bombs like every time I had any kind of cooldowns. Means I'm not touching the boss. Means I don't have any uptime at all. Means I'm not getting cooldown reduction. Means I'm just sad.
Keep pushing.
We probably push it honestly. Like we're probably gonna push here. Like a second.
Leave.
There we go.
Yo, is anybody on What's Up Buccaneers, like level 20, going around Dead Mines after raid?
Come on, Kate.
Focus up.
Zox does, actually.
No, wait. No, wait.
Good buffs, good buffs, good buffs, good buffs, maybe good buffs.
Bombs are coming out. Bump this ad.
Good buffs. What?
Turn
Run
2,
out
Zox
again.
3, LR 4.
Very fun. Love running out.
Lines out. Get ready for bombs. Keep pumping. Bombs. Build 2, staff 3, Lurson 4. Kill this ad. Alright, we're going corner. Be careful. 5 stays back.
Trying to run for the boss.
Use personals. Get live.
Owie. Stop hitting me! Stop hitting me! Why am I dying?
Oh my
Why are you
God,
attacking me?
Oh, I
Will!
got all the mechanics, sir.
What the?
I was getting fucked in that phase.
Zox 2, staff 3, Zuckles 4.
I'm literally getting blasted by a prop paladin. What
This
the hell's
bomb
going
is
on?
1 and 2
Every
go through.
debuff in the world just sent my way. Like, what?
Burden, Zuckles
Did he
go
just think
through.
like we're just not making it? Just like, alright, I'm just gonna hit somebody. Like, what?
I think you should move the boss on the other side of the ad.
To the right hand side? Like,
Yeah, like towards the, no, like through the ad. So Mem could have like a clean break through.
I'm trying to see if I can find that map.
I think you
Weak
clipped the
aura.
left wall.
NELTHARION portal. Okay, I can do that.
Were you too far?
I was leveling up nicely, and it seems like we have a decent leveling system. I'm running Necro currently. Nice. Hell yeah.
2 has to
Are
get
they
in that
decent? Can
very
you get
far
into it?
corner.
Like,
Yeah, how's Necro, by the way? That's what I was initially gonna play. I think I had a lot more fun with that thing on the beta than Sork. Because all I think I've really played is like a little bit of Druid, a little bit of Necro, but I liked it a lot, and a lot of Sork because that was like one of the 3 classes available. Day 1 of the beta, where they had Sork, Rogue,
and it was like
and
catching up to me kind of thing, you know. So I was trying to outrun
Barbarian.
their things, and I barely
Worth is a few
did,
levels
but I
higher
was, like,
than me and
pushing
done the whole campaign. I'm only
too far
Act 3.
in,
Oh,
or
okay,
was
okay,
do I
okay.
actually need to get farther because it seems like the first time I got 2, I didn't have to go that far.
Yeah, I just try and stand on the marker and then adjust if I need to. If people are late, but I just
We definitely got a Rushing Darkness, by the way, when 3 was in the position that it is on bomb set 4 on the raid plan.
The Blood Bill is nice, and the minions out of the golem. Oh, okay. I never get to run to mess around with that one.
Well,
I only meant like a blood build. I forget what it was exactly, but it was some kind of a blood ability that I used as like my prime ability, and then just mostly running with homies, and then we're just nuts, dude. Homies were just so tanky, and then we just draw so much aggro. But like it was just kind of felt like cheating, honestly.
Like thing where you can see the ad before everyone else. That slows you, right? But how much does it slow you by? 'Cause that was
A lot.
Yeah, you can. If you have a like slow break.
Well, I have Spirit Walk and I used it, but it didn't break the slow. I was just like infinitely slowed, and it's supposed to break everything.
Trying to get the portal map here.
Hey, cookies, please.
If I can, because I linked the portal map, but they were saying like it has a lot of issues.
Let me know when you're ready, Will. I am. He's ready.
Do we just augment in the intermission from phase 1 to phase 2? Or is that too early, you guys think?
Okay, I think I found it.
I love that comment in Officer Essen.
This side.
Too far away. I must get closer.
Wall break. Bombs. Socks 2, Zuckles 3.
Oh, I happen to run out, man. Oh, so lame. Because I have to sprint after the guy and he's gonna turn him around. And I'm gonna have to put him in the corner and beat him up for a second, but I won't have my cooldowns coming back up, so I can really like make the choice whether I want to stay in or not.
Ain't healing them anymore.
And then I just have to run. Now this is normally where I have my drone rush coming back up, but I don't have it. Not at the moment. So now I feel like I'm a little bit behind, a little sluggish. Slug.
Task 2, Arton 3, Zuckles 4.
Too far away.
What the? Where's he going? Where is he going? Where's that man's going? Oh, this is weird.
Oh,
this is weird.
We broke,
be able to live.
We broke 3 wall sections.
Oh, weird. Okay, I guess we're dead. He just walked up, slammed me. Oh man, let's go. What's up, D-Woods? We actually saw quite a bit of prog earlier. We should have been there for it. It was actually kind of nuts.
Don't break.
It was actually kind of good. For like a second. You're not wrong. Not that far into it. I only got 2 legendaries. Yeah, I never got a good legendary when I was messing around in the beta with the Sork. I only got one where like your basic auto attack zap ability have a chance to like proc your, it's like an aftershock or some kind of debuff ability where you like you will shock other people nearby.
Yeah.
So I was kind of messing with it a little bit, but nothing crazy out of it, honestly.
He went to his, like,
He's in Darnassus in Diablo. I don't think I've seen Darnassus in Diablo. No, I don't even know what that is. I mean, for the Sark one shot, yo, dude, imagine we walk in.
He had talked to me, and I was
Sarkeret, just walk up, blast him,
3.5.
We're out. Hall of Fame, just like that. Imagine. Look at the memes.
3.
Larson.
Pretty close.
Did you actually say 3.5?
I thought you were gonna say it was Cash.
Tonight's popping up everywhere. Oh man, yeah.
Oh.
I can kind of sort of see it.
Sad that I didn't
It's a
make
lone
that joke.
tree. It's not in water though, is it? I can't really tell what that icon. Oh, the screenshot is supposed to be. Is that on the ground somewhere? If that was like in the middle of water, I'd agree, 100%. But a burning tree. Now anytime you see burning tree, it's gonna be like tell to sell. Just any burning trees that would tell to sell. Oh my god. You think they're ever gonna do that though? Like bring back Telter Cell? Because they did have like the whole seed in the Emerald Dream or whatever, and now like we're just gonna wait. And then they had like data mine stuff like off the side of the shore, off of
1 to 5, 1 to 10.
on our own plains, like way out here in the middle of nothing. There's gonna be a tree, and it's gonna be like Nados are gonna have a home in
1 on a 10 scale.
Dragon Isles or something. And some people were upset, like wait, they want to have a home back where it was, back in their
I
NASs.
just wanted to make him think he had a chance.
Well, I knew it was cursed.
Now that a shadow step from this boss, he's gonna give me all the mechanics in the world, isn't he? I'm prepared, man. I'm prepped. I'm gonna be tilted, but I'm prepared. Also, what are these buffs? Okay, finally got some good buffs.
Soon.
No heart? Oh, no way, baby.
Build 2, Larson 3,
No way,
other 4.
baby. No way. I wanna go. Just, nah, I don't think it's worth. Not yet, at least. Yeah, I just did not really have anything following up of that. Did not really have much of a follow-up.
Breaking wall. Bombs now. Socks 2, Larson 3, Zuckles 4.
This pool is cursed. Got every mechanic so far.
Been there.
We're still alive though.
3 ink.
Being healing when we move. What's your health?
Supposed to be a pool of water around it. I'll take a look at it again when I get a chance. We were like not want a mid pull.
All break. Bomb soon. Barton 2, Zox 3, Pete 4. Sorry, play.
Bad wall break.
Is that a weird break? I think it was a weird break.
Any stacks?
A lot of stacks.
Yep. Use a personal on this, please.
Pete. Oh my god. That's a lot of people lost just all out at once. No. Whatever, man. Alright, let's get this weak R working. I won't need it until P3, but we'll see, man. I just want to see if it like gives me issues or whatnot. Because one of the weak Rs will definitely give me issues, but we gotta, once you get into P3, I do need to work optimally and properly.
I think Will hit 9, right, on the one.
There was 9 last week. Yep.
Yeah.
A 1, a 2,
Almost a
a
strike.
Like how many licks does
A
it take
1,
to get to this?
a 2,
Fucking spare, dude. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
I'll set it up very quickly. Okay.
Me
New
all the
aura.
wall breaks will get 1 stack every time. That one time I forgot.
Okay, so that's the big NELTHARION map. Photo group. Okay. So we need to open up Shift M to bring up my map. And it's small. Okay. Unlock, drag it to where you want it, right click tab and change the opacity to 0. Okay, cool. So the map will basically tell me like where I'm at, where my portals are gonna be, all that stuff. But yeah. Should hopefully work okay. Cool. I think it should work. Hopefully. Is there like a load thing to it? No, it's not load.
We get some rocks, please.
We'll see if it works. Did you get any of those keys where they have the affixes? No, dude, I did not get to. No, I was getting some work done while that was going on. I don't think... Has anybody actually got to do a key without no affixes? I'm pretty sure, like... I was pretty sure that they would end up, like, put a kibosh on it, right? They would have, like, kicked people out of the dungeon and be like, no. Because I heard that they can't basically locked it out pretty early on. But I don't know... I have no idea if anybody's even got to do, like, one. Who the hell? Why are you... Is this a mage, dude? I swear I've seen people just go so slow and like get to the position last second. It's gotta be like a mage thing, right? It's gotta be a mage thing. Okay, I'm just burning cooldowns, man. I actually got a good setup here. Huge setup. For like a second. It's gotta be a mage thing, man. What is that? What is that?
Wall break. Coming.
Again, I just keep getting hit with the silences.
Staff 4.
And like it's not like it's one of those. It's not one of those silences where but you're a melee, you can still use your abilities. You're not actually silenced. It's like a pacification. Everything is like shut off from you during the time while the buff is up. It's like the back kind of silence.
Healing. Get your health.
I am out of range. No, got you, ducks. Let's go as fast.
Break.
That happens.
Yeah, bombs. Sonny 2, Larson 3, Zuckle 4.
Yeah, but I didn't get to do any of those keys without no affixes. I think that would have been hilarious, though. Did anybody get to do any of those? Do you know if anybody got to?
It is not ready.
Keeps personals on this. Do not break walls. This one is spell ward. Bombs coming out.
Ooh, good buff.
2, Zox 3, Bill 4. Good job.
What's up, Michael? How you doing, my guy? Give me a sec. I'll read your message in just a second. Mid pull for like a 2.
I cannot drink more this time.
Very early MZ. Going into the corner.
I kind of messed that up.
Watch your feet.
ABERRUS, War, Riley, to, if you need scrub keys. Sounds good, my guy. Can do. Yeah, you're more than welcome to join us, my guy. We do them like what? Probably gonna run some tomorrow. If not, do a bit of PTR and then run keys. You're more than welcome to join us, my guy.
Crank the ad. And we have bombs coming out.
I'm always down.
Barton 2, Zox 3, Eller 4.
You mean like on reality? Did you add me already? If you already added me, then maybe I can just add you in real quick.
It's out. Watch your spacing. Staff 2, Larson 3, Zox 4.
Please? Okay,
Very
spot.
small Get him.
Kinda works.
Alright, move to the corner. 4. Bombs coming out. Use personals.
Back here. Like 2 seconds. Okay. Oh, that was rough. Oh, that was rough. That could have been bad.
I died with one.
That was not safe.
Bomb set 5 started moving in.
Sonny 2,
Wall.
Zuckle 3, P4.
Wall, my guy. Wall. What am I supposed to do there?
Annihilation will hurt.
I guess I could have waited in
Drinking the
gateway,
ad.
maybe. Maybe that'll be enough.
1 and 2
I
go
panicked a
through.
little. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I did panic there.
Zuckles go
What am I
through.
into?
Eller 3.
I broke that ad.
Hey, Sally.
What I'm doing over there?
Just hanging out, dude.
Just vibing.
That was healthy.
How fuck's it just 412?
196 overkill on
I mean, gearing and all, like, it's kind of difficult. I haven't been able to get a lot of my ults above, like, 410, some about 420s, but, like,
I
some
almost feel
characters
like
that I
we
haven't really
need,
got too many keys done
More
on
mastery there.
are a little
It's not
low.
up yet.
I got the perfect
That move is very
rolled
chaotic.
weapons, max stats on every single one. I completely useless
What, can we
Lego.
move to, like,
Can you extract the Lego but keep the weapon? Is that a thing in Diablo? I know that was a kind of like a thing back in like G3 or something. Ghost boy, hi to my guy. Does the freehold 9 with none freehold on my was weird. Hi to my guy. Hope you're having a good one. Yeah, how did freehold go?
Right? Or no?
Yeah.
How did that go, by the way? Did you guys like still get loot and everything from it? The perfect little weapon.
If we need
I had to go, but here I am. What's up, Patrick? Hi to my guy. Hope you're having a good one.
Let's swap to it,
Hey, now, what's up, Caleb? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. We're progging. Actually getting some decent pulls here and there. That was not the greatest pull, but we did have one where we killed the second ad. Mostly everybody's alive. I did move in there with that 5, didn't I? I moved a little early. I kind of panicked. I was like, I'm not going to be able to shadow step to the guy. And the walls are coming back up and they're kind of quick. So I thought, okay, I'm going to get locked out. Definitely going to get locked out. Maybe like we knocked the walls down too quick before the bomb comes up. Or maybe I just got to trust it and just like, wait. As soon as the bomb goes off, take the gate.
49?
Last second.
Yeah, you wanted me out.
Not to mention earlier, I think came across your channel in Water Legion. Yo, Water Legion, man. Those were the days. Fair and real. Only got gold, but it out by scores.
Which I think is.
Did anybody get loot? Or like, how does it work? Did it actually just give anybody else loot in the group?
So then the earliest I would.
That's awesome, though.
Like 39.
Imagine if they did not fix it and people were just like, all right, let's just run the keys, boys. No app fixes. We're select 48. Just natural scaling, 48 key. Just get that world first 48.
Can we run the reduced cooldown?
I know one expansion, you have plenty of class updates and such.
You
have plenty of class? Yeah, for sure.
230.
I try to cover class updates as much as I can, though. Like, even now. Because Dragonflight has been pretty prime for, like, if you just, like, class
if I do that,
playing
then I can get the
differently. It's been a lot of changes
I could
recently.
Get the 116, and then I could get the 349.
Like, I think this is the most amount of regular updates I've done in a good while.
Okay.
So, but also, I guess, like, there's an argument to say, like, oh, maybe the classes, like, back in those days were, like, designed well from the get-go, and then they were just simply, like, good additions were added later, right? Hey, let's get some more improvements. But I'm pretty sure, like, if you look back, every class at some point was kind of, like, underdeveloped. That definitely could have used more updates. Legion could push 38s. Yeah, but Legion, I was double Legos and I was with endgame gear, right? This one is just, like, no affixes, pure just dungeon scaling. You could probably go pretty high. Because you take out the Tyrannical out of the game entirely, take out all the affixes, you could probably go, like, super hard with some of these pulls, right? Don't have to worry about fortified or Tyrann on bosses. Nothing to really slow you down. Everything feels like just like a really tough fortified maybe.
Brick. Bombs coming out. Sunny
I imagine there's some
3,
groups out there
4.
that if this lasted for like too long, they would definitely take advantage of it and make some world records, man. I'm gonna just push my buttons. Actually, it was the play. Oh, it was totally the play. Oh my god. Oh, look at that.
Really?
It was so good. That was definitely the play.
Brick. Oops. Pass 2, Lurson 3, Zuckles 4. Be in healing, watch your health. All break. Bombs coming. Stocks 2, Bill 3, Pete 4.
It's like a really good pull for me. Like boss wise, it's like perfect. My damage is a little bit on the lower end, but the pull. Oh, what?
What the fuck?
Why?
Those DK buffs, man.
No, it's Divine Shield bugged and didn't taunt him.
The indie company, man.
I saw the icon and then I saw the fucking boss run away and I knew exactly what happened.
I thought you got smacked because that happened like night 1. I thought you just got one shot.
Yeah, that's why I bubble taunt to just prevent that from happening. Because I don't need it till B3.
There's some
I
stupid
got the update
weird
going.
like frame rate thing with.
I have to see how it's about tomorrow. So they got an update for Diablo. Hopefully they're fixing all those
How many
things,
frames
man.
are you getting, Will?
Hopefully they're fixing.
Has
Just level, just did a level 50 boss with some other druids. I think every single hit you can see the boss compared to them. Yeah, can you actually play like a full tank build? I know there's no like trifecta of like a healer, tank, DPS or whatever.
Yeah.
With your craft is paid well. Okay, I need to get into Diablo, man. I need to try some of the things you're trying. Because people are making guides, like dudes that do normally WoW videos are now making Diablo guides, like Marcellian, for example, those guys. Warcraft is the way to go. It's fun, man. It's fun. I feel like sometimes like I gotta give up theory crafting if I like make a build and it just like is not working well or not really putting well together. I usually give up pretty quickly. But sometimes when it works out, man, it's just like you take an idea, it's working, so like why stop? Just keep running with it. Look at the title I got. Hold on, is that what you linked? Essential Trash. Wow, what a title.
Never actually got a poetry center? He never does a fucking ad-lib for us? What? No private readings for the boys, man?
Kill the boss.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
Target you.
Albert. Bomb's coming out. Larson 2, LR3, Pete 4.
I don't know if it's worth popping cooldowns here. I think just hanging back and probably still play. Just for this one.
Probably drinking too many Coronas with the boys, dude.
Break wall. Bombs out. Arton 2, Staff 3, Larson 4. So you need to be on the back side.
Oh!
Yeah,
Nice. Okay.
Okay.
They made a mistake. Let's the random server, buddy.
Were you trying to get back in whenever you died the first time?
Oh,
So you got
it
hit
was
by
something.
the orange circle.
It just like it was like far away, and they just ran at everybody.
Yeah, I think I got it.
I didn't realize it was like, oh, they messed up, and then it's like, all right, it was just a white pull. I thought it was just like I made a mistake trying to correct. I was just over it.
That was new.
My character's name is messed up. Was half asleep when I made it. I mean, it's pretty good.
So if you're 1 or 2 there, you gotta.
I think
fucking
Barrage
fast
being
No, you have to wait.
a fixed channel, it scales its damage
Can't beat
by haste, so it'd be a fatal. It's I'm walking, it's lethal AF. Oh my god, yeah.
Very tight.
Oh yeah, I remember that ability. I kind of miss like Demon Hunters actually running it, you know, because nobody really runs it anymore. Like Remy. She like maybe. There's some builds with on Glaive Tempest. Just because it's like it's not bad for a 20-second cooldown for 30 Fury.
I also said I'm sure I'll make at
but
least one
Fell Barrage, I mean it's just like 31,000 damage, 20 seconds,
I
30
count that
Fury,
one
1 minute, 51,000 damage.
We'll
You can
call
get
it
like 3 of these in the time it takes you to get 1 of these. But like this should do giga AoE, but it just I don't know, man. I kind of miss it. I do miss it when it was like really strong. Maybe they'll come back with it, like, okay, in multiple targets, it does AoE. Against a single target, it, like, beams them down at some point. Because it's just really kind of flashy. It's kind of neat. Bring back OG Chaos Blades and Nemesis. Oh, dude, Nemesis. Basically, Demon Hunter's version of Vendetta.
Billy, we know how
Yeah,
that
Nemesis
works out
was
for
kind
people.
of, I guess interesting. I think what Nemesis was pretty cool was like if you could Nemesis down, let's say in a dungeon pack, focus down a single mob, slay it while Nemesis is up, and then instead of like focusing that mob, any mob of the same type that you kill with Nemesis, now you have a damage buff against them. So in dungeons there were some like unique ways that you can like maximize that value.
Yesterday, dude, I want to see it so bad.
But it was a pretty like straightforward ability for single target.
It
It just
like
was
a
like
montage clip of the kiss. It's like a banger soundtrack.
very single target. Nothing super special ammo. Oh, buff.
Breaking wall.
Like I can see why they didn't like keep it because it was kind of like it was like a vendetta. It's just like you'll apply it on the guy and that's it. So I can totally see the argument of like it's kind of boring, but like it was effective. I'll agree with you on that. I think we just kind of send it.
Fuck. Be on your toes.
What is this game?
Yeah, it's whack.
Healing.
Almost got him. I'm just gonna run. But that spot anyway.
You know, I'll be honest, I forgot to move my own rush pretty good.
Unforgivable.
Bombs coming. Task 2, build 3, Zuckles 4. Being healing, watch health. Watch your health. Wall break. Bombs coming.
No bomb, no bomb, no bomb. Beautiful.
Arden 2, Zox 3.
They have like no buffs. No bomb, no buffs. I don't think I clicked this one. I think I clicked maybe the next one. I think wanna.
Yeah, I got nothing here.
So maybe.
Godspeed.
This one's personals.
Oh, good buffs, actually. Fantastic set of buffs.
Oh,
I caught him back.
Yep.
We dead? Oh, we dead. Yeah, probably dead. Probably go again. Yeah, we go again. As I caught good buffs. So sad.
Yeah, 2 consecutive ones with 3 stats.
When you get the wall break, do camera up.
Humanoids with Nemesis is flat damage. Oh, just like flat damage from everything, I guess? Oh, okay, so it was a little unique then.
One to be to the left.
I got Bloodlet back from enough fights, so bring back Nemesis now. Bloodlet, but I like that ability, because I remember how in BFA, or back in Legion, like, throwing a glaive was actually like a good ability, right? Especially with all the talents and legacy you had, like you would throw a glaive when there's nothing really going on, because it was like an actual viable ability. But then it's like BFA, or it was like what, Legion, Shadowlands and BFA, they kind of like offset the ability into like, it's just heroic throw for
I just put my back to the fat.
it doesn't really do anything.
Never have any issues.
You know, maybe like for Vengeance, it's like, it's a way for you to pull aggro maybe from distance, like as an opener, but that's really about
One
it.
time where I was like,
You know, it's just not great.
One time
But it was a cool ability.
It's still unclear
You
to a lot
know?
of people. We
And then they brought it back, and I was like, oh, I'm glad, because like it's just actually part of your rotation, part of your gameplay. It doesn't have to be like if you change your talents, like you can go without it. But like I like going with it.
And I get 1 sec every time.
He's got a damage increase on a Warlock, demons, and spells. Yeah.
Tall one, left shoulder. I
The
just
Warlock one would work too. You should easily control demons pets to the Warlock. You
I
should
just
easily
followed the picture
control.
that was in the channel. I haven't had an
I wouldn't be
issue.
surprised if like they maybe added that at some point. I mean, if they gave Outlaws back in Legion parlay, not parlay, it was fool's gold, like bribe. You could bribe a humanoid, so then they follow you for like 5 minutes on a 30-minute cooldown. I imagine they could like give something similar to like an intimidate for Demon Hunter, where they intimidate a demon so hard they follow them under their command for like a good bit.
Let's get P3 here.
Kind of like how Illidan walked into the Burning Crusades, all the floating islands, and he basically just like took over, right? Very, very similar in that regard. Like Illidan's imposing presence or something, right? Or compel a demon to fight for you, or they die, and they do it out of fear for like, I don't know, like a minute maybe. How cool would that be? Enemy summons a demon, you compel it. You got like an MC against demons. It'll be unique. A very unique interaction. Just intimidated tyrant GG Warlock. Imagine, dude, they get a fatty tyrant. You just intimidate it to serve you, or a pit lord, and you're like turn around, hit the other guy. Go. How cool would that be?
Bombs coming out.
It'll probably be busted, you know.
Sonny 2, Lurson 3.
But it'll be such a cool interaction. It's like a very anti-demon. Like not a lot of classes have like an anti-demon things, really. Demon hunters are the only ones. But even then, like the only thing they get out of demons is like if they kill a demon, like if they kill a demon and they eat its soul, right?
Or mastery.
You get like a damage buff. That's really about it. You know. That's the only real benefit you get out of it. Between like the
bombs coming out.
Class interactions, I guess.
Staff 2, Zuckles 3, Eller 4.
Oh god. Not great.
I tried to click the gate and it didn't work, and I couldn't get out far enough.
Imminent collapse.
That'd be wild, dude. How cool would that be?
More bricks.
I think it'd be neat.
This will be spell ward. Get ready for bombs. Zox 2, Bill 3, Eller 4. Combo needs spell. NMZ.
I should maybe stayed in. Look what the shadows there.
Pins out. Big bump.
Be able to push him, hopefully.
Watch your step.
As for like the other ads here, I don't know how that's gonna go, but
feet.
Let's see.
Phase 2.
No more AoE. Rank this ad, get ready for bombs. Zox 2, Bill 3, Zuckles 4. Watch your feet.
Yeah, they're really not super generous with the
lines out and bomb 2 coming out.
Positional there.
Barton 2, Lurson 3, Eller 4.
At least we got the ad.
We're moving.
One down, but we got the ad.
We probably want to bust the second ad just to see further.
Yep, that's the first. Yes, sir.
Move through, get to your bomb spots. Use personals.
Okay, so 5 does get a little bit of time to like move in. Okay, so at least they can do kind of do it.
Ready for bombs. Zox 2 to
does get enough
3,
time.
Eller 4.
Just barely.
Keep pumping the ad. This is big damn. We have annihilation coming with bombs and lines. 1 and 2 go through. 0-1. Lurson 2, Zuckles 3, Pete 4.
Okay, we kind of lived that.
Go to the next ad. Quick, quick, quick.
Next ad. Hold on. Oh,
This set of bombs we go
hold on,
towards
Chad.
X
Hold on.
side. Barton 2, Lurson 3, Eller 4. Everyone
I think I'm a good
melee
spot.
should be on.
I don't think I'm in a good
door.
spot.
AOE incoming.
I'll need to double check where I'm at.
Target you.
Yeah, we're by X marker there.
Am I there? Okay. I'll double check.
Pardon, do you have ice block there?
Because I don't think we've ever gotten that far, like mostly alive. But that was Prague. Prague, boys. Prague. Prague.
I think I had G invis. I think I just.
Where's his thing?
What happened there?
In that corner.
Yeah, I had the darkness thing, and then I got
I think
corruption,
that's it.
and then
I think it's the
bomb,
plan.
and I just didn't have enough like moves.
So you have a little map of the
And
Neltharion
an ice block
plan.
in the middle of the raid.
Do we have a win rush set for like our
Trying to see if I can look it up real quick, boys.
like, with red?
Where do I go?
Because like the bomb sets that have to stay behind and get through that door, that's also extremely tight.
Okay, back here on the right, on the right. No, I went about where I needed to.
I mean, we can place
No,
a
I went
gate
about right. They did not go to the right
crawl
spot.
that they
That's what it was. I went to the right spot. They didn't. They were on top of me. So I guess it was a good spot. I was just like, normally I'm like, it's always to the right of me, somewhere in the cubby if I can find it, or in the corner. Cubby or the corner. I went to the cubby, I was like, oh, that's corner. Corner? Nope. Cubby.
A melee
Looks like I'm
would
good.
easily get that bomb.
But they got blasted.
Well, it's 3, 4, and 5 that all stay behind there.
Where can I get that? Hang that? No. Which one? If you haven't read the Illidan novel, The Fight Against McTheridan was an amazing to read and so sad. You never get to see it in game. Yeah. I really do hope they turn this into like cinematics though. How cool would that be, right? Like not like a movie rather, but like maybe like a set of cinematics that goes over like what the book does, you know? Maybe like a quest line, right? And you do quest lines to trace the steps of like what happened in a novel, and then you have like separate cinematics for like the big moments of what happened in a novel. Kind of like a storyline quest. Just kind of randomly comes out.
It's down.
How cool would that be?
So,
hey man, if it breaks, it breaks.
Can you get a Evoker buff?
It breaks, it breaks. I think I should totally do that at some point. I know it's a lot of effort, but like I would love to see something like that. Because that's one of the criticisms always gets about like some of the like novels and stuff. If you want to learn like the full story of all the lore and all the little bits, you have to get like the books and all the external media and whatever. And it's like,
bomb's coming out.
I mean, it is kind of cool that it's all
Build 2, staff
external
3,
media that
P4.
just that isn't only in the game. There's like uniqueness to it in terms of like collecting all those things, right?
Sus.
But it also feels like if you don't pay attention to those things, you will miss out on like key story elements. And some of those elements are explained as to like they explain like the middle points between like expansions or whatever, right? Like the whole Shadowlands and how we got there, and the Kalia and that whole storyline that was explained in a novel. So like I like Kalia as a character, like the undead, basically like new leader, but it's like a 5 of them that are leading it now, which I'm sure they'll come back to that storyline at some point. But a lot of those like little bits are explained in the book somewhere, and you kind of just have to like wait until Novel makes a video on it to go over like how we got to where we got, right? If you really want to follow the story, you know? They had like the Garrosh and the Varian fought in Asheville. It needs to be animated, dude. I think stuff like that would be really cool because they've done such a good job. And like I don't know how, like they've been doing a lot more cutscenes, like in-game cutscenes, right? The animations, the voices, the everything, right? If you did the story with Tyr recently, I mean, I'm impressed with every single one of them. Even that they did the whole like rebellion of the Draconid with Alexstrasza or whatever, even like a little storyline like that just like mostly quest text and stuff is, I like it. I think it's really, really cool. It's just little bits that most people will skip over because they just want to do dungeons and PvP and raid and whatever, you know, end-game content and get collectibles. But for like, if you really wanted more details on the story, it's there, and they're adding stuff, and it's really, really good. Like, it's really well done. I don't know how much effort it takes, how much work it takes, whatever. I have no clue. But I guess I'm wondering, like, if it's a lot of effort, or if it's not a lot, if it's like not too much effort doing some of those like big moments within like the books, or I guess the comics that they used to do also. Like Ghost of Strike missed. Literally missed Ghost of Strike facing the boss because he parries everything. You literally can't get past him ever.
Balls.
He's insane. Literally hacking.
Coming.
Oh, come on.
Staff 2, Lurson 3.
I said he's hacking, he gave me a bomb. Here's a heart for you. Oh, he's gonna run back to me. I'm not even gonna shadow step, dude. I'm not even gonna. I know how shoot, get the gap, but man.
I've got it.
You can dodge them.
Oh, okay.
Daddy dodge? Daddy dodge the bomb?
Everyone go Night Elf.
Wall? Bombs coming out. Sonny 2, Lurson 3, Zuckles 4.
Run.
Being healing.
I do like trying to see if I can like clip around the boss and like stay on him for as long as possible, while not really like escaping his like, not quite running out of his like AoE bomb explosion so quickly. Like staying in as long as I can to just like get my couple pistol shots off here and there.
Sonny 2, Bill 3,
That's like
Lurson
helps
4.
my cooldown reduction so much.
Health. Good. Sherwood 3.
4.
4. Use personals on this.
Look how little damage I take, man.
It's a safe, but you need to move forward.
It's so good playing a rogue, honestly.
Break
Like there's some moments like raiding. Oh my
forward.
god, rogue is so
break,
good
son,
for
don't
it.
break. Bombs coming.
Did we break? Oh no.
Fox 2, Bill 3, Staff 4.
The sun is dead.
Sorry, Will's getting PI this point.
I'm good, he deserves it.
In healing. Get to the corner.
Oh, look at the buffs.
Side.
I love that whole 5 buff roll that we get, and you just prolong it. Oh, it got all these buffs for like 2 seconds. All right, let's make them like at least 30-second duration. It's so good as outlet, dude. Oh my god, it feels like you can just catch a 5 buff and just control it. Okay, I want a 5 buff now. So good.
We're gonna move.
You just press dance, a couple ambushes, and usually you just get a bunch of buffs. Just because the luck is sometimes on your side, sometimes not. But I mean, you're ambushing and dispatching. Like every one of those is a 20% chance to like give you a buff.
Hold on that. Get ready for bombs. Build 2, Staff 3, some 4. Lines out. Get ready for bombs. Suckles 2, LR 3, Pete 4. Get ready to go through. We need a roar. Bombs coming out. Go through. Bombs. Use personal. Get your spot. Barton 2, Bill 3, Staff 4.
Okay, I can use one of his pets in order to get to the ad. That works. I could literally
Now we
just
have bombs
target
coming
any
again.
pet or whatever,
Focus
and
up.
hopefully
Burn the
they
set.
have with it. My own
Sox
heart,
2,
no.
LR 3, Pete 4.
Weird spot. It's a lion. Plenty of
spot.
space, honestly. Everybody goes in the good spots. Prog
Next
boys,
set of
prog
bombs,
boys,
1
prog
and
boys,
2
prog
go
boys,
through.
prog boys.
Take them. Taz
That did so much damage. And I also said like Rogue is a survivable. I should have pressed feint there. That is 241. I should have pressed feint there. Specifically.
Just the annihilation.
Okay, learned.
They want the ad dead for that
The only reason I died is because no cheat and everybody was dead and we just couldn't get to anybody top.
What time are we phasing?
Shows, show don't tell is a very important rule. True. True. Show don't
Yeah,
tell.
it's like 6 minutes. The boss
Because you can
dies
tell
at
about it, but
7:30
like
or
showing is so much more impactful, man.
When are we
You know?
phasing the P2? Yeah.
So much more impactful.
P2
From Lord
phase is
standpoint,
about-
the DK makes sense as a fallen paladin, natural enemies to the paladin and demon hunter. Two, since paladin exercise demons, warlocks,
It's
do,
like-
they practice demonic arts. Well, they practice demonic arts, but also mostly
like
control them,
something.
harness them as a power
it's
source, rather,
243.
right? Kind of like how Elemental Shaman
less than
uses the
hearts we
power
don't
of the
get.
elements to like unleash destruction. Which, I mean, lightning and fire and molten can be just as destructive, but also you could use the same elements to like heal too,
We're
right?
moving Aura
So it's all
Mastery there.
like it's all about harnessing a power.
Wait, we have my Aura Mastery on that move.
Yeah, we're not doing it there.
Okay.
We're gonna change it.
But yeah, I don't know.
I-
First DK was
I thought of
Gorfiend,
others.
the Black Temple version. True. It's so weird to think about it, but he was actually like the first Death Knight. I was gonna say technically, but like no, not even technically. Been playing the game 13 years. I fail at lore. All good, all good. But yeah, technically, yes, Gorfin was the first demon, or first Death Knight. First character raised as a Death Knight through like similar means.
Are you talking about the Umbrella
Well, it's
Annihilation on the second end?
what is meant to be a shaman with all the different
Should we get
abilities.
that one?
Around
And uses the shoved up for them.
47.
It's funny because shaman as a class wasn't all that good back in WoW, as I remember. Like at least elemental and enhancement were a little like iffy.
Okay, and when you
For
saw my first
PvP,
one at
for the longest
116?
time, they had to rely off of multi-strike, and it was just not ideal.
Yeah.
And I remember a lot of my friends who were like PvE and a shaman were complaining about
Unless you
enhancements
want to
help,
play
man.
that one,
Ellie needs
and
help.
You'll have it for.
I don't know how good they were.
It's a 230. You're gonna have it.
Oh,
for,
PvP? Yeah, I do. I don't remember much, but I remember they said, "Oh, dude, they're so bad. It is so bad. It needs help." But I wouldn't be able to tell like how they were in dungeons or raids. Or I guess in raids, because like dungeons weren't really like a Mythic Plus. I guess you did like challenge modes.
All right. So
I know, Patrick. That's all I remember about it.
For when we
That's all I remember about it. I remember Combat Rogues had the 12-second stun with the Shadow thing. Subtlety kind of started off a little weak and then got better over time. Assassination by Season 2 could use the new PvP tier set to Vendetta, right? So they would vanish DFA into Vendetta into full finisher. Oh, it was so good. Apparently they could like double in Venom with Vendetta and all that. It was really, really strong. Like a big backflip, vanish, just one-shot people. A lot of people had fun with it. I remember sub was good for like raiding for a little bit because of multi-strike. What a weird stat, man, multi-strike. It was like another crit. It was like a crit, but like not really. But also, yes. It kind of was working. I'm surprised that didn't stick around, but versatility did. Because that was a pretty unique stat too. And now some classes either scale with Versa, so it is your literally best stat, but you're not happy about it, or you hate versatility. There's no other way around it.
Socks
Or
2,
you're a
build
tank, I guess.
3, staff 4.
Because like I like versatility as a stat. Like it's not terrible like a defensive stat, but also PvP. So at least it has a use there.
Okay.
Although I'd be kind of okay if they removed
Ball break.
versatility and like, you know, replaced it with PvP
Bombs.
power, resilience back in the day, right?
Staff 2,
So everybody could
3,
like focus in
4.
not having to stack versatility and then one of the good stats, but rather like you would stack whatever your best stats are. By the way, best stats, yo, look at this damage buff. Hold on, look at this buff I got going on. I got a 5 buff, just a natty 5 buff. A natural 5 buff.
Healing.
That's so good. I haven't had that in a while. I normally have to like build up for a 5 buff. That's so weird. I'm gonna use that for now. What the hell?
Bombs coming. Sonny 2, staff 3, Zuckles 4.
Wish I could prolong it. Almost can. Oh, I prolonged it by 30 more seconds. Yo, it's a 5 buff. I was able to use it for like cooldown reduction to give myself that keep it rolling ability, so I could just keep it rolling. Literally just keep my buff going for 30 seconds longer. And a prolonged 5 buff. I've never done that before, dude. Oh, I never got lucky. Never gotten lucky like this. Oh, I'm like a kid in a candy shop right now. Oh my god, this is so fun. This is probably my most memorable raid. I mean, we're probably gonna wipe right here. Like, it's just like we're still progging.
Zox 2,
Like, yo, I've never been able to get a
4.
5 buff, narrowly almost lose it, and then prolong it with keep it rolling. Oh, it's so good. It was like a good minute of 5 buff uptime. That's insane. The luck, man, the luck.
Healing. Staging
It's so
soon.
good.
Watch his health.
We'll probably have to slow a little bit.
We.
Yeah, you want to wait for rushing to cast.
Well, I guess I could like not hit him. I tried not hitting. It's auto attacking. That my auto attack would have been the only one to push him.
No more AoE.
I hope I get the luck for hunters. Honestly, dude, let it rub off on you a bit.
That
I could
ad,
share it.
We have bombs. Bombs. Task 2, Jasani.
Why
3,
do I have a
Lesson 4.
serpent string on me? Who sent it? Who sent it?
Fine. Prison a minute. Lines out. Bombs coming. Socks 2, Staff 3, Heller 4. Move to the wall. Get ready to roar. Bombs. Socks 2, Bill 3, Staff 4. Stone, stay alive.
Work this side again.
Last on this guy. Bombs. Pass 2, Staff 3, Larson 4.
Oh, so bad. That was really, really bad. I did some DPS, but like, that would do it with a 5 buff for that long. That would do it. Hold on a second.
The one where Euro died, are people
Look
like,
at this.
all the way in the
67% uptime, 61% uptime, 60% uptime, 60-54.
That said, I could have been farther in.
Okay.
You can literally see how long they last for.
Less space for you in that pool.
That is so good.
Every single time we get an add up, it is just as important as the first add to not kill your teammates.
What's up, Randy? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, my man. Welcome, welcome. No Espanol, no, my man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Un poco, but very, 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 very poco. Very poco. Mas poco. Bring back 6-second duration fears and caps and disarms enchanting, please. Yo. I mean, they basically did that this season, didn't they? Right? They reduced a lot of the CC down with like big limitations. So you don't necessarily need these things, but yeah.
That's what I said. I applied explosive. Getting converted into explosive.
What did you explode all over?
It hit everyone because it's AoE.
Jeez.
It killed Dasani and it almost killed you.
Have to work facial around test.
You enjoy that bukkake, don't lie.
You're doing what?
We get in your eye.
Paint the wall!
Clay's room looks like a fucking Jackson Pollock painting.
At some point, I did pick up a bunch of these augment prints. They're so expensive, by the way. So ridiculously expensive. But I picked a bunch of them up, like, for when we were actually getting some solid pulls. And so far, we just haven't had the opportunity for a single good pull.
Spirit Link.
At all.
What was your internet? Good?
5, 4, 3,
We're just gonna hope.
Godspeed, William.
Yeah, you're lagging. All break. He's coming out. Bill 2, Larson 3, Zuckles 4.
Three stacks this hurt.
Oh,
fuck me.
What?
Yeah,
I
need
to do a hard reset on your router,
the other
brother.
direction. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll just go this way. Go the other direction.
Yeah,
Everybody flip
take
40.
a bio, my dude.
Okay.
Hit the gritty.
Having some issues.
I give you an odd 7-minute break.
When you take your leak, put your head in the corner of your wall. So
We
you
broke all those
practice.
walls and somehow only got 3 stacks. I am surprised.
Probabilities
Keep
friendly
doing.
fire.
So that's what the tanks get hit by. Got it. Good question. Do auras really even matter as a paladin, or why do people get triggered when I rock a different one? So they kind of do, but not really. It all depends, right? Like Diva aura as a holy paladin does matter because you want to provide that 15% damage reduction to your entire raid or party. That is pretty big, and that's usually what like you would always run as a healer. You always run Diva aura. But outside of that, like, it's just 2% damage reduction. It is nice if you run it. It's good. It's okay. Then you got what else on that same row was a Diva Aura. You got Concentration Aura. Interrupt and silences effects reduced by 40%, 30%. That one's very subjective when it's like very, very specific when you would use it. Not a lot of PvE encounters, usually like PvP or something. But you usually don't run it in dungeons. It doesn't really do anything in comparison. Retribution Aura, on the other hand, is actually very useful if you ever have like a tank or a DPS that takes a big hits of damage once in a while. They buff their party with a 5% damage buff that decreases and decays over 30 seconds. Although I'm not sure if it decays anymore, they might have fixed it or not. But that's solid. 5% raw damage done and healing done is actually huge. It's massive. It's a buff you want to bring to every raid. So you want to at least have a Diva Aura for that 3% DR, usually as a Holy Paladin, just so they can apply that AM Aura Mastery. But even then, like, you would have maybe like a prot or red somebody running it, and then you would have a Retribution Aura. Usually you would have the Retribution Paladin running it normally, but this is huge. It's actually quite a good aura. Crusader Aura doesn't really do anything unless you're like, you and your party are moving from A to B, and that's like, you can technically like min-max it in dungeons, for example, right? You're trying to, you just killed the boss, you're mounting up, all of you are heading over to another area. You can flip on a Crusader Aura, but just make sure to flip it back to the other one. So it does matter, but not really. It all depends, right? I think Diva Aura, just a 3% damage buff is kind of nice. Or damage reduction is kind of nice. For Holy Paladin in particular, that's a big DR for your party. It's kind of necessary. Retribution, it is good. It's a question of like, can you even proc its effect? Because in like in raids, when tanks are getting slammed by tank busters, usually they'll take a good bit of hit, and that will just radiate this aura to everybody, and everybody gets a pretty nice damage buff. Tanks in dungeons, like on higher end dungeons, generally get smacked around quite a bit, or somebody's gonna get like targeted by a mob, casted at least 30% of their health is gonna be gone in like a single cast or something. It'll probably proc often enough. And it's usually good. Yeah, just the two buffs that a lot of people like expect from paladins, because they are a damage and or survivability increase. So I guess like if you're running out with the Crusader Aura, somebody will be mad at you like, oh, you're running wrong aura, because it's not helping you in combat. Or like if you're running the Concentration Aura in dungeons, it's like, well, there's no silence effects for us to deal with, so it's not helping. So I can see that. Even when there's 4 other paladins running it. Oh no, at that point, like when there's 4 other pallies and everybody's running like Devotion, one guy's running Retribution, if you have the other 2 running like Crusader Aura and a Concentration, that doesn't make a difference. No, if there's already other pallies that are running the auras that are necessary, right, the Diva and the Ret, honestly you could run like Concentration. It doesn't do anything, but like it doesn't hurt to run it. No, it doesn't hurt to run at all. Yeah, no, you're fine. But if somebody's complaining at you, like, I mean, they can complain, but it doesn't really change a difference. It just, you're flipping on another aura, and you're not losing any of the other auras. I guess as long as you're not a Holy Paladin giving up Diva Aura, then you're fine, right? That's about it. Aura Sacrifice direct all damage to you and plop. I don't think they have an Aura Sacrifice anymore, only like Blessing of Sacrifice, right? I could be wrong. Unless you're Classic. If you're in Classic, then yeah, there's a lot more auras, and there's probably a lot more of like, hey, we want to make sure every paladin got a different aura, you know? I'm sure. Like if you're doing Molten Core and nobody's running that fire damage reduction aura, it's probably not gonna feel great. At some point there was an aura sacrifice. Oh really? Okay. Aura Sac was Legion. Was it? Oh, I think you're right. Yes, I think you're right. Sac Mercy. I forgot. Yeah. It like when you AM'd, you basically got a big sacrifice effect for all of your party. Like, technically, it's better than, it was technically stronger than Devo, but it could kill you. And I think it also, they added eventually an effect, like if you took a certain amount of health with the damage, it just automatically turned off. So if you were progging content, like you could never really use it a lot. So it was like something people would use to pad, because there'd be like 2 targets taking a lot of damage and healing, and you just start healing for more or whatever. It was like a pad aura. Yeah. But yeah, if you got all the other pallies running it, you're fine. Everyone wants a red aura, to be honest. I feel like it depends on the situation. Yeah, like if you're doing like a low-end Mythic Plus dungeon and the tank just cannot take a big enough hit at all to like proc it, you're not really going to get value out of it. So then I think Devotional Aura is the standard. But if your tank is getting hit hard enough, or anybody in your group is getting hit regularly, not standing and stuff, like not getting on purposely hit, but like just getting smacked around by ads, smacked around by bosses, and it's constantly proccing it, then this actually gains a lot of value. It's a strong aura, and it just amplifies the raiding party's damage and healing. It's really strong. And it's basically up for like 30 seconds, and then it's back up for 30 seconds. But yeah, you add it all depends, but it really just also depends like when it depends. That made no sense. But yeah, normally it's red aura, Devo aura. Red aura technically you don't need to if the tank just is not taking the damage necessary to proc it. But I think, don't red pallies get like a benefit from red aura? Don't they get wings whenever they are running red aura? Like whenever somebody drops like 50% health, doesn't red aura buff them too? Or am I wrong on that? Because I was pretty sure red pally got more value out of red aura because of like the wings when somebody drops super low. Just gives you more uptime. I never played much paladin in Legion. I was a warrior main. I was a rogue main, and I played a little bit of what was it, Shadow Priest? No, it was something else I played back in Legion. Not Demon Hunter either. Mage? Druid? I don't remember. I played something. I played a lot of alts, but there was one alt that I focused on the most. I forgot which one.
Hey, Clay.
Was it small healing every few seconds?
What's
Oh, yeah.
the sleeve situation looking like right now?
Good spicy
I
healing.
got a t-shirt on right now.
What the hell?
Can you rip the sleeves off, man? I need to kill this boss.
Yeah, it's 10 o'clock.
It used to buff us when someone died, but now it doesn't? Okay. Oh, really?
Would you consider airing out those bees?
We used to buff... Okay, it might be a different passive now, not part of red aura. Might be something else then. But I'm pretty sure it still gives you wings or something else. Some other passive now gives you wings when somebody gets low on health, like below 50% health at some point. Safuz.
I read in blue.
As a Demon Hunter main, I dropped Safuz, protection, pally legs, and went paladin. Oh wow, okay.
I'm raiding in jeans right now.
Yeah, I heard of Safuz. It was a PvP destroyer.
Make sure I go put them
Yeah,
on before it.
Safuz is fun. Although I don't think you can use legendaries back in Legion though. Like in role PvP, I'm pretty sure it was amazing.
You got good jeans. They're the most comfortable pants out there.
That's true.
This boss will be dead if we were recording right now.
Okay, what kind of shoes are you wearing right now, Will? Crocs?
I got some Ravens moccasins on right now.
Oh, good.
Just add 3 pally troll
No, the
LFR.
moccasins
No,
made out of
dude.
ravens.
Like
That's
LFR
not
or like
It's
LOG?
actually Warlocks.
Just free Sarah from CC on top of Ashbringer breaking it too.
What the?
Yeah. Nighthawk patch when they added new Legos. Was that when they added the rogue shoulder Lego?
The RP, dude.
No, it was like the ring Lego, wasn't it? Rings and stuff. The talented Legos, wasn't it?
It's not even in the rain.
The hell?
That's the guy that saves us from the Poma stone.
I dropped the warband in your Metaverse scroll days on my vault first day. I don't remember this at all. Got the bus 1% that wiped it? Aw, man, that's a forge.
Bro, I'm only halfway done with my ice cream, man. I gotta put it down for this pool.
Wrap it up.
Yo, can I get an ice cream check?
Yeah, put it in my mouth, man. I'll finish it for you.
But what did you
Yeah?
What the hell, dude?
Get me out of here.
Bird, open the mouth.
Where's Smite when you need him?
Honestly.
What kind of ice cream?
I've been headed on Clay all night tonight.
Kinda weird, dude.
Wall break. Bombs. Sonny 2, Bill 3, Eller 4.
How did I miss that buff? Oh my god. I think we just stay in, dude. I think we just do DM. Maybe shouldn't have. Maybe shouldn't have. Hold on a second.
Fuck, my nerves all scuffed.
Being healing. It happens.
Got a big icon.
Unscuff it.
Is that like untuck it? Like the boss mechanic?
Mm-hmm.
Brick wall. Bombs going out. Arden 2, Zox 3, Listen 4.
We're just gonna send CDs, see what happens.
We have 3 stacks. Repeat, 3 stacks.
Mr. Tank. Now we gotta hammer on.
Wasn't me.
Being healing.
Wasn't me, dude. They all caught him in the shower.
Brick. Task 2, Arton 3, LR 4.
Oh,
Get him up.
just saw the man's health bar. It was healthy, and then it wasn't.
That hunter not using my gate.
Fuck, I use your
Didn't
crash
work.
cascade, dude.
Buff him. This is personals.
Gonna get me killed, dude?
Yeah.
Hop on
Don't
up the
trust
wall.
Warlock gates in.
More break.
Do not break walls. This will be spell ward. Bombs coming. Tasani 2, Larson 3, Zuckles 4.
Please.
Forward play. We're live, good. Make sure buffs are out. Be in the healing.
Give me a good buff. Give me a good buff. Give me a good buff. Give me a good buff, please.
3.
Give me a good buff.
Oh, okay.
3 dead. Do we just gotta call it? I guess I'm just gonna roll it. See what happens. We will push him. Just now we have 3 down, so like that's not ideal.
Into the immortal
Yo, Ghost, my man! Yo.
Clearing that up, my guild was just salty. I was top damage.
No,
I'm not
I'm
using
not
their
gonna do it.
preferred aura. I am
Don't
just
worry.
that guy.
I feel you, my man. No, you're good, you're good, you're good. Yo, can we get an ass like Ghost and Bones, my man? Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you, my
bombs
man.
coming
Appreciate you. Hashtag Ghost, boys. Hold on, do I have a thing? Okay, hold on. If I could just live,
LR 4.
I'll throw it up myself as well. Just a sec.
Target you.
It's out.
I gotta play. I actually gotta move.
Get ready for bombs.
To make sure it's like a proper pull.
Staff 2, Zuckles 3, Pete 4.
Decent spot. Oh no!
He did.
They didn't go far enough. They just couldn't just not make it, or did it just like confuse which way he's going?
Run out.
I think it was confused which way he's going. I'm dead. Yo, hashtag Ghost, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you. Thank you. I'm damaging using the preferred aura. Ah, man, get out of there, dude. Tell them, get out of here, boys. We got all the auras we need. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't hurt us. God, you never know. Maybe the boss will randomly develop a silence ability, or maybe we'll randomly get mounted up. Who knows, right?
At such low HP, and I see this warrior
Look, that was a
running
master
over
with a Colossus Smash and high versa. Yeah, good. Yeah.
I like that rubric.
Hope you was from his arms without legendary. Would clap you for
if you
more
look
than
at
your
general
health
chat,
until your master nerves came
this
in
was the image
later in the
that
patch.
prompted the person outing
'Cause it was
themselves as a dream
good.
sleeper. They said they were a 1.
Check out
Is this
Smash
like
with
you're
Mastery, dude.
sleeping?
I know, right?
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
not a
well,
great
What do you
idea.
sleep in?
What, 20?
Ah.
Come on. I'm an 18 gamer.
I'm a 15.
Imagine.
You got it
Here's
right.
the
I might know a
issue.
15. Hero, I think you might know 15.
Yeah, I know some 15 so down, dude. Here's the issue. Like, those look like tidy whitey bottoms on like 4, for example. I feel like if they were more banana hammocky, you'd see some like 19
I need
flamers.
less context here, yeah.
Yeah.
I need
So are the short jeans jorts, or are those supposed to be shorts?
probably just short.
You know they have pajama jeans now. I've seen those before.
I have a pair of like really stretchy, comfortable jeans, and they're the only type of jeans I will ever wear in my life. I will never wear them to sleep.
Can you drop rocks, please?
2 is shorts. So 3.
I don't know.
Anyway,
I
yeah,
feel like
so
if you're
then
not,
1.
sleeping in your party belt, I don't know what you're doing.
And he was like, yeah, I just kind of fall asleep in dreams sometimes. And everybody was like, excuse the fuck out of
I'll do
me.
right into till the next build, please. I'll send some bucks.
And he tried
What?
to defend
No.
it, but
I don't want to be that guy, dude. I'm
There's
not gonna be
many
that
times in
guy.
my
I
life
don't
I've
do
fallen
that.
asleep in jeans.
I don't do that,
Yeah,
Patrick.
accidentally. But this man is intentional.
No, not intentional.
I'm here to prog, man. I'm not here to just mess around, honestly.
I don't own any
I mean, if
dreams
you
anymore.
intentionally got shit-faced and fell asleep
Yeah,
in your jeans.
I'm just here to do my
Yeah,
part
that's what I'm
until
saying. I mean,
whoever is
I
trying to
feel like
figure
it's
out how to
happened
do this
many
fight
times,
right
many times. in my
figures
life.
it out.
Bombs.
I'm a
Socks 2, Zuckles 3, Pete 4.
I'm just here to be consistent and hopefully see some more prog, because we had some really good pulls. And we gotta just back over here at P1.
Bird. Bombs coming.
Again?
Staff
Okay.
2. Zuckles 3. Pete 4.
Bombs, man. Bombs just catching me tonight. What the hell's going on? Second, oh, we got 3 stacks too. Oh, that's not good. Really dead. I think we just go again, yeah. Maybe?
Really
We
good
get him up.
time to pop a health pot in the first like minute or so of the fight, because you'll get a second usage.
Wallbreak.
My finger was on top of my
Bombs.
keyboard and I bled out too quickly.
Build 2, Lurson 3, Zuckles 4.
Ooh, look at that bomb break, dude. It's clean. One thing I want to do with the bomb breaks whenever it's your like time to do it, you got to make sure you only break in one part of the wall. Only one part. Because if you only break that, you limit the amount of debuffs that go out. And the way to tell like what part is a wall, like which one is, every one of these like little waves, the tip is one. Like so that's one, that's one, that's one over here. And they're basically just like, if you look at them, they kind of start repeating each other, right?
This will be
It's very difficult to tell when you're first looking at them. But after you looked at them a couple of times, you can kind of tell like what's one
Build 2,
wall.
Lurson 3, Zuckles 4.
You can kind of see like they're separated a little bit here, right? On the right hand side, but where I move the mouse. You can kind of see like the partitions. I guess the best word for it. So if you just can kind of like figure out where you need to be standing,
Throw it down now.
to, like avoid it, like it's perfect.
Hold the corner.
I don't know if I'll be able to time this. Maybe.
We can push.
Like if I pop CDs, maybe.
Watch your step.
Yeah, this will be fine.
Put your feet. Focus up.
Like this is an actual pull. This feels like
You're
a real
about to
pull.
die. Use a Hellstone, please. No more AoE.
That'd be quite funny though. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
That should be coming up soon. Fuck up the ad. Bombs coming. Focus.
Run out.
Staff 2, LR 3, Pete 4.
AOE incoming.
Lines out. Now we have one more set of bombs. Arden 2, Zox 3, Bill 4. Good.
Arden and Bill and you're running a lot.
Get rid. Yep. Use personals here. We're roaring through. Roar. 5 stays behind.
AOE incoming.
Okay, Larson 2, Zuckles 3, Pete 4. Be safe. Holster if you need to.
Rally here.
Get ready for bombs. We're
Use
doing
a
fine.
trinket.
Pass 2, Arden 3, Zox 4.
There's like a little line that we can kind of sit on. And here it's fine.
Good job. Finish off this ad.
I'm gonna run through.
This bomb set, 1 and 2 go through. Okay. Knock lines stay behind. Dasani and staff go through. Larson, Zuckelgeller, spots.
No AoE
Doing
here.
fine. Go through. Melee will be on the wall side for this bomb, okay? 1 and 2 stack on the top left. Art and Zox stack top left. Bill, Pete, Remy.
Okay, this is where we stack. Hopefully we kill the ad. Is
yeah.
everybody dead? Nope, can't kill the ad. Everybody that could kill the ad died. That's unfortunate. It's a kind of prog, but not really.
Are like corrupt
think it
people not
died.
able to kill the ad?
I was
everybody that was
corrupted
on
and I
seed.
died because somebody wanted to overlap me when I was on 3.
That's unfortunate.
Run out.
Girl.
At least we went to the right spot.
How didn't I die?
Oh. Look, I didn't even cheat death there, dude. We both bombed and exploded in each other, and I didn't even cheat death. That was the only time I cheat death. But otherwise, everything was
so
fine.
It's important for everyone to remember that the safe spot is on the wall against the door there. That third ad.
It's generally been running for 8 minutes now, and I still haven't reached my next quest. Getting pretty annoyed that the mount is locked behind so much story.
I'm like right in.
Is
the
it
fucking
actually?
corner.
That's
Can't
crazy.
Move anymore.
Okay, I'll keep in mind. Just do my story then.
Plus, I had the.
I was planning on doing anyway in Diablo.
3 people who had to kill the
Campaign gives no XP at all.
That was
I
a new
mean,
best.
I guess it's like to encourage people to like do other stuff too. Yeah.
Big pog. Good job. Good job.
We're just gonna run through story first and then do other content.
Very
Or like
cool.
maybe do dungeons along the way when I feel like it. Just out builds or whatever.
How far are these? I think we've done the second act, right?
Like if we can keep getting to that part
Oh yeah.
over and over and over and over this evening and then
Big
tomorrow,
Pogaroonie.
then I think we'll actually be able to get a decent bit of prog.
Big respect on that damage at like 420. Holy.
Who has cooldowns for the first ad?
Me.
Me. Most 3 minutes, I think.
I'd never have any downtime, I
Zox,
guess.
are you going there too?
Yeah.
Get 70% of a level from one dungeon, but a whole chapter of the story gives you 1 level for 2 hours. I mean, that's pretty okay, right? Plus, doesn't the story like scale with your level anyway? It's like not really there for like XP, it's just like to guide you and to get you to like town and basically just like to get you acquainted with all the different like utilities that you will have
We get through that. P3
to play the
is not
game.
as bad as
Dungeon takes 10 minutes. I mean,
If we go into P2,
do you still have to do this?
Battle
Like, is the story log behind? Like, do you need to complete the story before you can do like endgame content, kind of like how you do in WoW? What are you talking about? Diablo 2, 4, Diablo 2, Diablo 2, Diablo 4. Give me Nadif again. Nadif with all the backflips. It looks so good. Not troll, please. Human? Dwarf? Maybe? Janai? Please, no. Okay, I'm dead. Works for me. Works for me. I'm just gonna be complaining, I'm out of range.
Pops coming out. Sox 2, Dasani 3, Lurson 4. Healing.
The story completely locks up the mount, but what about endgame content? Like, you know how in WoW, before you can do a world quest, you have to finish out the story, at least with your main character. Does Diablo do anything
coming.
similar to like, oh, you
Sox
should
2, build
finish up
3,
the story
Knuckles 4.
in order to like get into endgame stuff? Like that should be your goal. It's to at least finish the story at some point or another while you level. Again, I'm just asking because I just haven't been able to play Diablo. I haven't even bought it yet. And I just haven't had like a free moment at all. I'm just raiding. I'm just either raiding or grinding my ults.
Wall break.
Or working on videos. So the only reason I'm asking is
coming.
because I just don't know.
Dasani
Trying to get a
2,
couple
build
punches before I
3,
actually get
Knuckles
into
4.
it.
Stay alive. Sure, you're in the AMZ on this one. What's your health?
Don't know? Okay, okay.
No more wall breaks.
Yeah, I was just wondering. I had
This
no
will be
idea.
Spell Ward. Bomb soon. Dasani 2, Lurson
Spell Ward
3,
piece.
Knuckles 4.
Give me a good buff. Ah!
Watch your feet.
Give me a good buff. Right now. Close it. Give me. Those give me a good buff right now.
We will be ahead on damage.
Give me a good buff. Be a good boy. Oh, another buff. Another buff. Another buff. Another buff. One more.
Healing.
Good buff. Yeah, good buff. Oh, good buff. Oh, now you're just giving me
Watch
all the
muscle,
buffs.
Don't push.
Or should stop hitting
All
it.
the buffs.
Get in the corner.
Target you.
Heavy push.
Take back the boss.
Watch your
Push.
step.
Yeah, perfect. Good job. Okay, watch your feet.
Phase 2.
Dot him up.
Target
Stop
you.
AoE. Bomb's coming out. Fuck up this ad. Bomb's coming now. Staff 2, Larson 3, Zuckles 4, Color 5. Very small space. Good.
That was a safe space.
Lions out.
That worked.
Open up the ad.
I'm surprised. Kind of impressed, honestly.
Set out.
That ad got
Now,
trucked.
Pass 2.
Oh my god, that ad got so trucked,
Turn
dude.
2, Zox 3, Death Sunny.
There's no even stand a chance.
Good job.
It was so good. Well done.
Get towards the wall. We're gonna roar, use personals. We're getting through this. Bombs coming now. Staff 2, LR 3, Pete 4, SO 5 in the back.
Okay, that was really
Stay alive.
rough.
Fuck up this ad. Everyone stay alive. We have bombs coming. Bill 2, Larson 3, Zuckles 4.
AM's in here.
This annihilation will hurt. These next set of bombs, 1 and 2 go through.
I think it's the one I faint, right?
It's your AM and AM's in.
Yeah, it is the one I faint.
Attack with Bill if you can.
Hero, Arden go through. Bill,
We
Staff,
killed it so fast.
and Pete
Please.
live.
We killed it so fast, dude. Look at
We're doing
that.
fine. Get him up.
Look at us
I got
go.
nothing, dude. I got nothing.
Oh.
Go through. These are on the wall, 1 and 2 on the left. Larson 3, Zuckles 4, LR 5. Stone.
Oh, yeah, that's attackable.
Lust this ad.
Okay, we're gonna cloak that. Oh, that hurts. That one hurts a lot.
Lines out.
That unbelievable just absolute trucks. Like, absolutely just awful.
Arden 2, Dasani 3, Pete 4. Be in a safe spot.
We have a CD for that Umbral Annihilation.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do.
I
We
had
need
Aura
to.
Mastery.
Did we? We hit
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
430.
Kill the ad if we
Yeah,
can.
that thing just trucks us. Oh god, please. Safe spot. No, what? Okay, I'm just killing
That
him.
Umbral Annihilation hit
killing this ad.
438.
Is your AM not supposed to be at like 420?
I'm just
Probably
dead.
level 8 there.
Hold on, live. I want to see if my weak aura works. Live! Live, Medner!
447 is when it
Live!
was when I was called
Survive!
for it.
Live! Live!
Awesome.
Live!
Yeah, I think we moved into that,
Live!
like 420
There we go.
vibe, Umbral.
Just live for like 2 more seconds.
Since then.
Yeah, pop some cooldowns.
Yeah, he's been
Okay.
updating the notes, so that's what I've been
Oh,
following.
look at that! It's telling me
My
where to
weak
go.
aura
I'm
is
5.
working here.
Mine's working too.
I am 5. Same here.
Yeah, we changed it from that 420.
Because I used it on that Umbral.
It
I
worked.
don't know that we're supposed to get that last one.
It worked. Hell yeah. That's cool. Nutty. That's awesome, man.
Whatever Umbral we lost,
is
like
awesome.
the bulk of the raid on. We need something on that.
447, right?
Yeah.
At the 420,
We have-
20-ish one.
Do we have Link back up by then? We're using Link what? Right before
230. We didn't
230?
have Link.
Okay.
Other
And then
than
I'll Blink.
So we're not supposed to get the one at 518, correct?
Last
We
bomb
would
set.
not have if everyone was
Prague
alive to
boys.
that Umbral.
Prague boys. That's what we want to see, man. That is exactly what we want to see this evening.
Also, I don't know if
The
we're
fact that we
slow
actually
breaking
saw
out
that,
ad initially
oh,
or
it's so
not.
good. Now it's all about consistency
I think we are, because some
when it
people-
comes
some
to getting
people
to
get
that phase
Yeah,
and
we're
then
pretty far
practicing it.
behind. Skipping
Just
that,
practicing and practicing and
Yeah.
practicing.
offset.
because a good portion of this fight is DPS. It's about positionals, it's about how much damage you push, when to use defensives, but a good portion is also healers and trying to figure out when to use defensives, because that one break at the end just wiped us out. We didn't have nothing. We said we had AM for it, but I don't know if we had AM, we would have been fine, I think. I think if it locks you out, not doing anything in good content, run for materials and getting hell tides on time. Okay. I don't know what a hell tide is, but understood.
Honestly, wasn't paying attention to ad health.
I asked because 2 minutes third use is there about halfway through that ad, and if 2 minute people hold.
Look at the damage, man. We're doing pretty good too. Kind of alive. I love how a good portion of my damage is just a ring,
which ad?
And then a trinket, and then slime, and then trinket, and then a weapon.
2 minutes are coming up when the second ad is like half health, right? Or maybe a little bit higher than that.
Let me go to some of the mixed chat.
So if we can
they
still
get like
kill
a
it with like
mix?
maybe a couple of range 2-minuters,
like
holding for the next
like
ad, then
a
we'd
genre,
have a lot more
maybe?
damage on the third ad.
There's genres.
Melee 2-minuters use it on the second ad because we
Not
can't
exactly
hit
what I
the third
want.
ad during the bombs.
Are we pulling? Oh no. Okay, whatever.
That's interesting.
We'll pull.
Lock rocks. Thank you. Guess you didn't know Evo cancels when you get lock rocks.
2, 1. Your usefulness has ended.
Guess Frosty didn't teach you everything.
Right?
No.
Bombs coming out. Staff 2, Zuckles 3, Pete 4. Being healing.
15% DR.
What an opener.
He gives it to somebody else. I'm pretty cranky.
It also removes the shatters.
Big wall. Bombs going out. Staff 2, Larson 3, Zuckles 4.
That's not good motion.
And safe. We're fine. Look at that. Gamers. How many?
Three.
Healthstone.
Can't rotate from 52.
I'm behind the wall.
1 2 3 Go again. Break the walls. Lovely. We're doing it, boys. I hope. I hope it's not going to be one of those things where we've seen the juicy P3 or almost got to P3 kind of sort of cleanly, but not really. But like we're seeing a lot further into the fight, and I'm hoping we just don't go slow. You know how like when you're going up a peak, up a valley, whatever, and then you take a misstep in rating and it's like you slide back down into the P1. Yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't happen, because that would be tragic. What happened there? So there was so every time we get knocked back, right, somebody has to break a wall. Two classes or two players are going to end up breaking walls. Either the tanks as part of a tank mechanic, where that will be when tanks swap, but also tanks will be creating an opening, or the DPS where somebody has to break a wall, so then somebody has to run through or whatever. Just gives us a opening to work with. So yeah, with there what happened was somebody broke too many walls, and every time you have a wall break, it shatters and then puts a debuff on everybody. Too many of those debuffs, and it just starts rocking you down with every single tick of damage. Every single one of them. So there we had like 3 stacks, which just means everybody's bleeding really hard, and we don't really have a cooldown assigned for it, can't catch up fast enough. Then the boss does his like big fire thing where it just does a lot of damage and makes a ground coated with lava, right? It has an initial big hit. If everybody is ticking down low, big hit, that can just like kill people. And when you have too many dead, it's just like, okay, we'll just go again.
Push it back 1 minute.
Yep. So somebody made a mistake somewhere with one of the wall breaks, and we just couldn't catch up, and then we just died. And at that point, it's just not worth going again. That's basically the only reason why you wipe, like, oh, only 2 people down, you can just keep going. Nah, yeah, we can, but like, it's just not going to be ideal. 3 people are dead. It's like, you guys are most of you still alive. You just keep going. It's like, we could. It's just we're gonna need those bodies for later, and we don't have a BRS, and then it's just gonna make the fight harder. At that point, like, more people are gonna be alive for us to really see further into the fight.
Right after we do those bombs,
ideally
stacked up, and everybody's kind of rotting down.
Yep. Cool.
So Pete right now is talking to Zuckles about cooldowns and stuff. It was like, when should we use them?
Task 2, staff 3, lesson 4.
It's all about like finding that good timing as a healer for these things, because this fight is very healer heavy, very healer challenging. Can't even talk, man. But right now we're just like pop defensive, chill, walk over. Boss runs over. Then we're gonna fight the boss in this area, doing our breaks. With breaks comes damage. Healer's gotta ramp up.
Bomb's coming. Sonny 2, build 3, lesson 4.
Run the boss to the side, make sure we break the wall. Get a wall break. Other tank takes the boss, takes him into a corner. It does this big fire explosion thing. We got 3 stacks. It's gonna be a lot of damage taken. He does his Echo Fissure. It's gonna do a lot of damage. Kinda scared. We're okay. I think we popped a cooldown for that one. Might have been AM. So basically that's what healers have to do. They have to find a way to like account for all of these things and see what cooldowns are available and when. The faster you put a cooldown on cooldown, the faster you're gonna get it back quicker. We never broke a wall. Okay, yeah, that's made a mistake there. So there we gotta break a wall, so then 3 people run through, 2 people stay here, just because we're kind of limited with all this lava creeping in slowly but surely. I don't get them, Jake. Yeah, that annoying. Yeah, for sure. Mechanics can be kind of annoying at times. Like right now, I'm at a point where I've seen a good bit of the fight. I understand what I need to do, and I just need to do it consistently until whoever is not getting the parts of the fight picks it up and figures out what they need to do. Because it's usually like 1 person, 2 people make a mistake, and then once they pick it up and they're not making a mistake, everybody else can progress, and it's just part of raiding. Is there any way to undo a glyph changes for your spells? I want to get rid of a paladin 4 wings, but I can't find it now. I think you have to go to a inscriptionist, like in Orgrimmar for example, and you have to talk to like a vendor for inscriptionist, and they should have like some powder or some dust that you can like apply to that spell. Like you'll find the spell in the spell book, right? If it has a glyph to it, then you'll see like this kind of icon, right? That corner purple or whatever, right? Like for rogues that can get the glyph of disguise where copy their appearance or whatever. So you would basically apply it on the ability. I don't think it's dust or remembrance. It's some kind of like dust. I don't remember, honestly. Vanishing powder. That's the one. That's the one, Shane. Yeah, but you go to them, buy vanishing powder, and you apply it to that spell, and it should give you back the appearance of the flappy, wavy wings that they added new ones. But yeah, if you do that, you should be good to go. No problem, man. I would double check though. Just I think it's inscriptionists that run it. I'm kind of going off of memory, but my memory can sometimes be fuzzy. Actually, a lot of the times, man, it's just like it's very fuzzy. So I'm kind of guessing it's inscriptionists because I think that's who used to do it. But double check. It may not be inscriptionists, but it will be one of those like local, some kind of local vendor in Orgrimmar.
Bomb's coming out. Suckles 2, Elder 3, P4.
I broke an extra wall. Apparently didn't.
Healing.
30 minutes till vault. Hope you boys get something good on EU. Because I actually got some decent stuff from my rogue. I mean, I got socket. Okay, not on my rogue, but on my alts. My alts got some good stuff. My rogue, not really. No.
Bombs.
I mean, the socket is a socket is a socket is a socket. It's good.
3,
Sockets are huge. It's extra stats. Oh god. I mean, we could go on can res, right?
It sucks up.
4 stacks.
Or that's gonna be a pain. Or not? Normally when we have that many stacks,
You're
it's usually
breaking
pretty
wall.
painful.
It's coming. Sonny 2, Bill 3, Lurson 4.
Is this safe? Apparently it was. Sometimes I can't really tell if it's like a safe spot anymore. See if people are not going to like specific locations with those hard bombs. Mechanic heart or whatever. Oh, that hurt. Look at that. Desani's health just kind of dipped for a second.
Break walls.
Kind of low too.
This will be
So we go
spellboard.
into the lava. Go
Bombs
get it.
coming. Task 2, Art and 3 is Tuckles 4.
Good set of buffs. Can I get more? Ah, I missed it. I should have used it.
Being healing.
Another good buff. One video game.
Move to the
Oh,
corner.
good buff. I'll take it.
Lines out.
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
I got a little confused with my camera being all the way down like this. Wasn't sure which
Top 'em
one I'm
up.
facing really.
No more AoE. Fuck up the ad. Bombs coming soon. Bombs now. Sonny 2, LR3, P4.
Target you.
Get ready for bombs again. Bump boss. Staff 2. Motion 3 is almost where is he? Alright. Get ready to go. We're gonna roar. Get ready. Roar, get through. Watch the feet. Use a defensive. Anyway, pump this ad. Stay alive. Okay, we have bombs coming. Get ready. Arton 2, Bill 3, Staff 4. Find safe spot. We'll have a res soon. Annihilation coming. Big dam. 1 and 2 go through.
Green this. This is gonna be a lot of damage taken.
Sock Sourcing go through. Eller, Pete, and Remy.
Oh, a lot of people dead. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, that was Bog! Yo, mem, that group was perfect actually. Get him to the ad. Pro move! Actually, pro move. Wait, if you can get over there and start gripping us all in. Oh, huge. Pro move. I love if we could live this guy for a couple of hits with G dev. Oh man. Just a remembrance with some sort of kata or mob stuff and then kick W. Okay. Was that something in the Ascension maybe? Just a remembrance? I wouldn't be surprised if it like they changed it after a good bit.
Boss is getting slapped up there. We are well on schedule.
We just gotta make sure we're all alive for that phase. Like the boss is actually just like health is not an issue at all. Damage, everything is perfectly fine. It's just getting to like the final stretch of things and getting to that P3. Because once we're in P3, that's like where the real fight begins. And hopefully we can see it tonight. We got about 20 more minutes to go. We'll see if we do it. How long are these pulls anyway? 6 minutes at the longest. Not the longest fight ever, but definitely quite a lengthy one. No crit. Ah.
Wall. Bombs coming out. Arton 2, Larson 3, Zuckles 4.
I almost made a mistake. Oh, please let me walk over. I guess that worked.
Need healing.
It's a little close, isn't it?
Moving.
Maybe like a tiny bit.
Breaking wall. Bombs coming. Task 2, Arden 3, Larson 4. Good. Kneeling. Moving. Breaking wall. Bombs coming out. Arton 2, Dasani 3,
Is
Zuckles
absolutely
4.
non-existent. That's tragic.
Get in safe space. Good.
No actual uptime on the boss. Oh. Hope he doesn't get stuck over there.
Gain healing.
I've been stuck in that cubby before.
Watch your health. Good. Do not break walls. This will be spell ward.
Target you.
Bombs coming. Arden 2, Bill 3, Person 4, Miller. Stay alive. Watch health. Slow. Being healing.
Give it back up. We're
Stop.
just doing way too much damage. I like we're doing phase 1 so often.
Corner,
We're just
watch
like
your feet.
we're actually just trucking the boss.
Watch your step.
If death is what you seek, I shall grant it.
Feet.
Phase 2.
And attain power beyond your
There goes a beautiful fight buff. Beautiful.
No more AoE. Get that ad out. Bombs soon. Everything on ad. Bombs coming. Focus up.
No,
Sonny
no.
2, Bill 3, Staff 4.
AOE incoming.
Get him. Lines out.
He died? Okay, no. He did actually.
Bombs.
He died.
Socks 2,
Yes, he
Zuckles 3,
died.
Eller 4.
Throw it down, boys. Angel in the outfield.
Focus on living and get
Go to the corner. Yeah, go to the corner. Roar.
No AoE.
Use personals. 5, stay back. Pass 2, Eller 3, Pete 4. Fine. Fuck up this ad. Bombs coming. Focus up. Bill 2, Staff 3, Zuckles 4. Be in your spots. Annihilation coming and bombs. 1 and 2 go through. I will only call 3, 4, 5. Sonny 3, Eller 4, Sully 5.
Got nothing.
Yeah, that's what we should be going through, I think. We're dead.
Dead.
And we're stuck here. What the? Hey, moving in prison. What
After
the?
his revenge, don't worry. I got wound in a heart.
we didn't kill that ad fast enough.
Yeah.
People died.
The damage was a little bit
There's
off.
a lot of damage going on.
That Umbral
Oh,
hits
man.
so fucking hard.
Just, and I sent.
No,
How many
I
ad
have shit
damage?
there, but
It's kind of lower, right? Yeah, it's not amazing. I keep hitting the ad. Like there, actually the ad got trucked.
My personal was
But I guess it
about 10
didn't just have
seconds
like
on
any downtime.
I'm using it
Oh, guard.
on the third fissure, I think, in the first phase.
Yeah, my damage on the ad is actually kind of bad, honestly. But I wonder like if it's like bad just all the time, or if it's like is it good when I have no
I can run
downtime on
short
it.
CD, I just take 20% more damage, but probably better, I guess.
Huh. Okay. I need to look into the logs then, see what other rogues are doing. Maybe they're trucking that ad, and maybe I'm not doing something
Yeah,
right.
I'll just set Ghost Wolf there.
Who knows, honestly.
DR. I don't think I'll need it there. But then
15 more minutes, boys.
second Umbral in that phase.
I'm counting down, and then I got work to do. I got some stuff to cover on PTR. Dude, Mages are looking real good, man, for 10-1-5. I'm actually so excited. Have a good rest of the night. Thank you so much for coming by, Shane. Appreciate you, my man. Thanks so much. Hopefully see you tomorrow, yeah? For the regular.
Consecrations is slow, right? No.
It can be, depending on how you talent into it.
Well, is your
If us were
consecration
talented
slow?
into it, it would be very questionable.
I thought it was on the
It's
Red
not a big
Pelican
deal.
talent into it, right?
I got MC'd on the big move and was like super slow, so I couldn't.
No,
really
you'll be super slow for the first like 1 or 2 seconds of that, and then it.
The MC itself does that.
Yeah.
Just curious.
I don't even think you can ship that part.
Frostmage getting some complexity as always. Yeah, dude, honestly, I like it. I also like how they're trying to make like Ice Ray and stuff like that, like a lot more of a viable pick. I always thought it was a unique ability. It's like, okay, not so unique, like, because they did end up, like, what, using that kind of a mechanic for, like, what, to define the Shadow Priest artifact weapon. So I guess what I'm trying to say is for Frostmage, it was really, really cool. I always liked it. I like the idea behind it. But I just felt like it never got enough real support to, like, really, to really work realistically. Maybe, like, a little for PvP, but mostly from, like, oh, anybody's gonna land a site, I guess you could send it, right? But it wasn't like super reliable ability outside of that specific situation. So I always thought like, you know, it was unique and it would be cool if they gave it a little more support. It's just, and I felt like it was always a passover for so long.
Wall.
Glacial Spike on top of it too. Like some people really like the playstyle, man. You know,
me
you
out.
build up for like a big
Sonny
spike.
2, Bill
So instead of
3,
doing like a
Staff
little
4.
chip away damage, you just build up for like this big go, massive
Save.
shatter.
Triple.
3, 2 down. This is 1.
Off them. Need healing.
Diablo movie reference Diablo 4. Is it really?
Breaking wall.
Pretty
Bombs
awesome.
coming out. Attention.
But yeah, I'm excited to test out the like how the ability works
Spartan
on
2,
the
Staff 3,
PTR.
LR4.
Like the changes they made. Kinda excited for Water Elemental to become like a real cooldown, by the way. I think it's really neat. And the fact that changing Ice Events to a 2-minute CD to be very, very similar to the other specs of Mage. Plus, I do think they are probably gonna cut down on like this cooldown reduction, right? Necroform. I wouldn't want too many covenant abilities, but that was a cool one. That was an interesting one.
Spell ward.
I feel like maybe they could have like, if they did bring it back, they could totally
Arden
bake it
2,
into Ice
Cycle
Events,
3,
couldn't they?
LR4.
It's like while Ice Events is active, your Frostbolt splits. I mean, they kind of have it now, right? Just a chance to split. But they could totally have added like, oh, while Ice Events is active, your Frostbolt split to a nearby target, or like cleave to a nearby target.
Need healing. Keep pumping, fine. Lines out.
Watch your step.
Good milk.
Feet.
Phase 2.
Got him up.
It should have been tied to all the CDs or the
Wait,
specs
wait.
instead of a separate button. The ability? Yeah, probably. I mean, I think they just want to give like a unique
Focus
button for
ad.
every class, right?
Bomb soon.
That's all they were thinking
Ready.
about, and it just never really panned out until way later.
Sonny 2, Bill 3, Staff
And they
4.
actually like give it a bit of support and the Lego.
Big damn.
That was something. Somebody run back in. Is that what that was? Must have been, right? We can still do it, guys. Still finishable. Beatable.
Target you. Run out. AOE incoming. Target you.
The damage you could get on 3 targets from Frostbolt was insane. Yeah, and it kind of like gave a weird rotation where you just kind of like spammed Frostbolt. Remember the Lego that they had where every time you Frostbolt a target, you can build up for a Frozen Orb? So you could just like spam those out as fast as possible, and you had another Lego where the more you Frost... I guess you couldn't run both of them, could you? So I guess you'd run the Necro Lego and then that one with the Frozen Orbs, and you could just basically cycle into Frozen Orb, second Frozen Orb, third Frozen Orb, just spam it. Yeah, and then drop down Blizzards on top of it, I guess. Or did you even Blizzard? I don't even know if you Blizzard. Probably did, because you got an instant cast from them anyway. For orbs, just constant orbs. I think I was fired up that went and played that on like a PTR or something. And then we decided to do like a Gigapolian Necrotic Wake. And it was just like, alright, let's try it. And then just you spam bulbs. And just have a bunch of frozen orbs that we're just AoEing. Not Chum, thanks so much for coming by, Patrick. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you, guy. Because it actually did damage in the cell. Well, I'm glad that they're adding Blizzard as part of your mastery now. So like when you buff up your mastery, you're buffing not just your like your icicles, you're buffing like all of your abilities, all of your combat abilities. I think it's a good change, honestly. I still gotta mess with it, but I think it's overall seems like a good change on paper. If we get a long pull, I think this might be the last one for the night. I think maybe we got 2 in us. The mastery work is insane. I think it's really good. Like it's actually like a good stat. I mean, right now it's a good stat for like what, lances and icicles. But like,
good. I don't need them. I'll get them next as well. They're down.
Makes all the sense though.
I just don't know.
This flock, man. Falling apart.
Breaking wall.
His feet.
Bombs.
Oh my
Burden
god.
2, Staff 3, Pete 4.
Well, I
Right
mean,
into the boss wall, you can hit click.
trying to weave around the boss's legs.
Light well at this point.
Gibbs going too fast, too slow, too fast, too slow. Just trying to keep up with him.
Ride by on that one.
Thank you.
Target you.
Break wall. Bombs coming out.
Hopefully that only got
Two,
1,
Zox
or is
3,
that
Bill
2?
4.
Is that 1? That was 1 wall. Good.
Watch it melee.
I'm gonna try to see if I can have a shot of stuff for those, if possible. Didn't have it, but at least only got 1. Okay, now we broke 2 after.
Watch your
That wasn't
health.
me. That was, I just broke 1.
Getting healing. Light defensive.
I like to toss grenades at this guy from like a range, like I'm a survival hunter.
Wall.
Target you.
Again?
It's coming out. Barton 2, Zox 3, just
Look at that clean wall break, man. Clean wall breaks.
Have enough movement to get there.
Oh, I think it's over.
Now, how come you keep getting a break wall over your head during that section of the fight?
For the what?
Gotta break the wall.
You keep getting a shout break wall when there's no rushing darkness happening.
Me?
He's ready.
Yep.
I got break wall twice there.
No, your character keeps saying break wall even after everything's gone.
Oh really? Okay. Weird. Does he actually? So it's like we got a break wall. I guess it's like 3, 2, 1. Oh, he just keeps saying over and over. Yeah. That's weird.
Offensive here.
Okay, I guess it just keeps saying, I guess. Break wall. Rob's gonna turn Frost into a mastery main stat with haste crit. I still think there's so much value to haste and critical strike. You're probably gonna hit a certain breakpoint of haste, crit, and then maybe fuel into mastery. But it is gonna be interesting in terms of like stats. I think it's gonna give him like a lot more like stat scaling, because like now going like full mastery buffs everything. Like buffs different aspects of your play.
Yeah, Soul Shape was on
Evoker
CD
Mastery, I think is really cool. How it prolongs durations of certain abilities, which makes Mastery a more viable stat. I think that's really, really neat.
It was whichever one people didn't die
like
on.
the augmentation one.
I think it was
Alright,
third.
final pull of the night, unless we like really scuff this one up, boys. For dungeons is going to be Mastery equals to crit, and then haste is because Blizzard or Common Storm. Yeah, I think what you will do is you will go for like more guaranteed damage parts of your playstyle. You'll just buff all your abilities that you use in AoE.
Pretty small stack.
But
this is the biggest lie I've ever seen.
does Mastery still buff you icicles? Because that's still single target increase then, right?
You don't
Just
question
bow?
the sack.
I want to get that.
The sack is absolute.
I'll need to look into it. Cone of Cold. Oh yeah, I'm excited for that one. I think it's such a cool change. Instead of doing that one where Cold Snap refreshes all of your abilities, they made it so the Cold, Cone of Cold doesn't instead. I think it's such a good change because, hey, here's an ability you would never really normally press under like most circumstances, like PvE combat. And now it's like a buff. It procs and refunds your other abilities. It's so cool. And there's so much cooldown reduction value to it too. Looks so good. I really want to mess around with it, man.
And healer. Brick wall.
I got such good changes, man. Mage is looking so
Bomb's
good.
coming. Larson 2, Eller 3, Pete 4.
Where's the safe spot? I couldn't even find it for a good bit.
Get healing. With health, like personal if you need to, don't die.
Don't die. That's advice. That's not pessimistic,
wall.
actually. This is actually good advice. Okay, not me.
Bomb's coming, get ready. Barton 2, Dasani 3, Bill 4.
That bomb came a little close. I saw it move last second, and I think that's what clipped people. Last second move.
I think Bill moved a little bit.
Flush in the corner. Check them out.
Someone
bro.
definitely moved.
I believe it was you, Bill.
Do
Some
not
people
break walls.
have flushed.
Do spell ward, bombs coming out. Larson 2, Zuckles 3, Eller 4.
Larson got hit by another one. That's not good.
Big down, big down. Comes out. Keep pushing. Watch fire.
Gotta be close.
Watch
How many
feet.
people down is kind of cheeks, but nothing we could do about it.
No
The fact that they
AoE.
gave Arcane actual AoE presence, like especially got Mage looking good. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
honestly, the class is looking really, really good.
Alright, you ready for bombs? Everyone's
Seems
on
kind
that.
of very, very solid.
Bombs now. Stocks 2, staff 3, Zuckles 4. Big dam. Lines out. Then we have bombs. Bombs. Build 2, Larson 3, Eller 4. Get a safe spot. There's the ad. Move to the corner. Get ready. Roar. Get ready for bombs. Personal. Stocks 2, Bill 3, Pete 4. Stone.
Lust.
Lust this guy. Sure. Okay, get ready for bombs.
A bit of a heal here. Maybe get one at some point.
Stocks 2, Bill 3, Eller 4.
Gonna hurt.
Annihilation's coming. Big dam. This bomb set 1 and 2 go through. Oh, all 3, 4, 5. Zuckles 3, Pete 4, Remy 5.
Oh, unfortunate, man.
Go through, go through, go through. No AoE. Bombs, get ready. 1 and 2 stack. Bill 3, staff 4, combo 5. Fuck up that ad.
We're just trying to see if we, like how far
Annihilation's
we can
coming.
go here at this point.
Lines go to wall and get ready for bomb. Bomb. There's Zuckles 3, Pete 4. Liquids. No room. And we're supposed to push.
I
think we shouldn't have that bomb set. Yeah, right?
I think we lost
No, we
that,
don't.
that second ad like every time until we're actually consistent with it. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Just lustered that thing. Might actually be the play, honestly.
Sorry, go ahead.
Haunting me? Oh, did you get another bomb?
I think my AM's better on that transition still.
Wait, have you gotten the bomb yet?
Yeah, because it just.
Have you gotten the bomb yet?
barely
Nice.
have enough I don't know.
Oh, that tier Armageddon, the vault confirmed.
Like, I feel like we consistently get through the.
I would take the bomb, man.
346,
It's really
right?
good. But unless you like need tier, I think I would get tier in Honor though, don't you?
Like, I would make an
I'm
argument.
wrong about
for
that.
416.
4
But,
tier
like, then
options.
that 447 is.
I mean, if you already got a 4 set, I would sim it. I would sim it, but that trinket looks real good. Honestly. Like if you already got tier especially. The bomb? Nice, yeah, definitely. That's pretty funny though. I was just like, oh, this
Yeah,
tier.
that's
Now
what
you're
I
giving
thought.
all the tier.
Made some decent
Oh,
progress.
this
Still got to
tier.
get more consistent. Like, P3 should be very within reach for us with our damage.
I believe so. Oh,
The 450
let's go faster.
420 mark is like
Actual amazing vault wig. Yo, hopefully you all are just as lucky, man. Alrighty, boys. Thank you all so much for coming by. Appreciate all of you. I'm gonna be going for it now. Tomorrow, though, we're gonna be coming back. I think more raiding, and I think we're gonna be doing more probably weekly stuff. I am gonna check out PTR. I'm gonna hop on, check out the mages, check out the class changes. Probably throw a quick vid on all the new stuff that's coming out because Mage, Frost in particular, has gotten a significant rework to how they're gonna play, which could potentially make them a lot better in more combat scenarios and a lot more of an AoE powerhouse, man, in dungeons, which could be real good. Definitely worth checking. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing that for tonight. Thank you all so much for coming by. Appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful, beautiful evening. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you boys all enjoyed. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna let me just check in the what is it, see if there's anything to craft here real quick, just to get my crafting stuff out of the way. Nothing? No one? Wait. I don't really need to do it, but like, I don't need to do it, but like, if only I knew how to do these, you know? Except of course this guy doesn't provide Shadow Flame Essence. It's like 10k on the auction house. Here's 5k. Like, what the hell? Oh, all of this is like, I'm providing none of it. 5K, take it or leave it. It's like, dude, no. No. Have a good one. Thank you so much for coming by, boys. I appreciate you. I'll see all y'all tomorrow, yeah? For the regular. Alrighty, boys. Catch you next time. Peace.